music. I'll play the music for a moment.
Okay, and now we're live.
Wait. Your token is...
Live on Twitch?
Oh. Hello, world.
Hello.
Yeah, I can move it.
He can move it.
He is good to go.
Alright, sweet. Let me go ahead and remove him for now. Cobra and Pyro, your characters will be introduced in good time here. In the meantime, please be patient. So now, welcome back. So we're going to go ahead and start session 2 of Unchained. So let's not show that. That is a bunch of HTML. Alright. So, what did we do last session?
Recap.
We found ourselves captives in underground prison-like place, and soon found out that this underground prison used prisoners to explore, and signed up for such exploration and went exploring first level of underground area. Having found some creatures that come out of the shadows and attracted by noise and would call each other to have more come fight us, we exterminated them and continued our way, having to found the way down at least a tunnel leading further down. Although there was the spider web place we avoided, which we could go back and check out. And then, we went back to the home base, and they said good job, and that was that.
Alright. Well, that's actually a pretty solid recap. That basically sums it up very nicely. Go ahead and take a point of inspiration for the recap. And so, you all find yourselves at a crossroads. A small river breaking through some cracks in stone and stalactites and stalagmites, and on the other side, a large opening to a cave. You can feel the gust of wind pulling you towards that direction. However, the map is open, and the map is now active to you.
As I recall, this was like night. We did the night shifts, so this is still early hours of the morning, right? How many hours?
8 hours have passed by. A total of 11 hours have passed since you started this expedition. You are level 2. You took your long rest, so you have all the benefits and features that come with level 2.
I kind of want to head towards this light.
Okay.
Okay.
I was trying to ask what time of day because we still have our remnant glow. That was my question. Was like, is it in the morning? Is it the afternoon? That was my question.
I see what you're saying. So those of you who are remnant touched, your glow is entirely dependent on basically how active you are. So like you can role play basically getting your heart rate up, or if you're in combat, you'll naturally have a glow emit from you. That is up to 15 feet. Otherwise, you just have a faint glow, enough for people to identify that you are remnant touch, but not enough to for anyone to necessarily like see you as like a beacon.
Got it. Okay, gotcha. And of course, it's like when we're near other objects, of it, like, et cetera, et cetera.
Correct.
Cool. Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna be keeping that up on myself.
Okay. And this one gives you advantage on the next initiative, correct?
Yep, and it lasts until I give someone else the advantage or I actually roll initiative.
Okay, you got it. Alright. So, what'll it be, party? You going down into the cave, or did you want to backtrack?
I'll follow and see what the changeling's up to, if they want to go over here.
Yeah, I wanted to head this way.
Alright.
Okay, let us go.
Alright, you got it. And so you make your way down into the cave. You can hear the hollow... Making your way downtown. So you make your way down into the opening of the cave. As you look around, you can kind of hear a weird, like, howling sound. It's not necessarily from a creature, but it's just the wind passing against the walls of this large opening. As you look down further, you can see that it's nothing but darkness. Those of you who have dark vision, go ahead and roll me perception checks.
What can I do for what? Because it's not something of the remnant touch. That would just be like dragon and all that. I should have dark vision in the dragon board though.
I should note that I have dark vision to 300 feet.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Anyone else have dark vision, or is it just
If it is a dragonborn, I get that. I'm not seeing it where I normally look.
Dragonborn does not have dark vision.
Oh, I was thinking elf. That's right. It's usually. Gotcha.
Okay.
Nope, I don't have it.
With your perception of 18, you could see in the distance that there's something large moving. There seems to be some weird bioluminescence coming off of it over its head and its shoulders. It kind of just moves slowly from left to right, like it's patrolling.
I will tell the group of such things.
Okay.
Okay.
If someone wishes to go check it out, I am merely cleric. I see good at dark, but this is beyond me. I will. How many people are with me? 3. I'll use my action. I can only do it once a long rest and share the dark vision I have for an hour. So everybody here for an hour can see 300 feet in darkness. Not magical darkness, darkness.
Okay.
Cool. Okay. Cool.
Then down we'll go see.
That's better than last time. I'm gonna kind of sneak and see what I can see with my lizard eyes.
Sneaky snide.
Okay. And so you're making your way down into the cave, or are you just checking from the outside?
I do want to enter the cave.
Okay.
Just the entrance.
You got it. So you go ahead and you enter into the cave. One moment, please. As I grab your token here.
Very tasty.
Where is Dom? Oh, there we go. I'm blind. All right. And down you see this. Pop. As you walk into the cave first, you can see this large creature of stone with what looks like an enormous maw for a face, with a strange purplish glow coming from inside. The light within it seems to ebb and flow, swirl, sink and rise as it patrols from left to right. It just kind of stalks back and forth. It pays you no mind at this time.
Okay.
You.
Ooh.
Oh, hello. Oh, wait a minute. Pretty.
That is pretty. Wait, is that like a hole in the center of it? Like, I'm trying to understand this creature.
Yeah, it's got a hole for a face.
What the fudge?
I want to stick my face in the hole.
You're not there. You can't.
I'm not here. I'm just saying.
Your face in the whole face.
Hey.
Time to do what a bard does best.
Oh no.
Put
No
things in
stab.
holes.
Gotta plug that hole.
Yeah.
When we look down the tunnel, with the 300 feet of dark vision, can we see Daoon at the end of the tunnel?
Yep, you can see.
Or does it? And how far away is he from us when he stopped?
He's about 100 feet away from you all right now.
I'm gonna let us get closer in case something bad happens, and I'll get within like 30 feet of him.
Okay, you got it. I'm gonna go ahead and put your tokens on the board to identify that you are 30 feet. So we have Cassandra.
Yeah, I was gonna say we can all move. I vote on moving. Cassandra moves closer. She stays with the box closer.
Gotcha. Okay, so please note that the three of you that are behind Down, you're about 30 feet away from him. Down, you're still taking point.
It patrols this place like a dog. It serves a master, it seems.
I said we poke the bear.
Poking's always good.
What, do you want to go first? Fine.
Well, I don't know. The changeling's pretty good at poking stuff, so.
I'll let y'all have some fun.
Oh my gosh.
I'm gonna get within 10 feet of it. Steeks has no fear.
I'll follow behind you.
Okay.
We'll stay back here.
Does anything happen when I get within 10 feet of it? I got my hammer and my shield out now.
It's funny you should mention that. One moment.
Oh, give us the dice roll. Give us it.
As you step closer to this stone creature, it turns towards you, and then it just stops. Its arms are kind of just slightly outwards and down, and it leans forward, and you can see into its face, or rather the hole that is its face, as if you are looking into the sky at 1,000 stars, as they all swirl in front of you. And then it takes a step forward. Clunk. Clunk. And at this point, it's about, right up in front of you. About 5 feet away. And you can kind of, hear, a groan coming from it as the stars within its face begin to spin faster.
I'm gonna try not to look at the stars.
Okay.
And just see if it's gonna make an aggressive action. If it goes back to do something, then I'll roll on it.
Okay. Is anyone looking at this creature at this time?
Yeah, I'll take a look at the stars.
Okay.
I think I should stay back. Just see what happens to my other.
Okay. And as you are looking at the stars, just roll me a normal d20. Thumb. Oh, okay. So, as you stare into its face, into the stars, you can feel that your body is being pulled upward, but you are not flying. You are not levitating. You're being whisked away into its face. As those of you around him, you can see clearly that bit by bit, his body begins to disappear into blacks, to purples, to blues, to flecks of white, like stars in the astral sea, as his body is absorbed into its face. Oh. And you then reappear here.
What?
As in you escape from the mouth of another one of these creatures. As your body is coalesced back together, piece by piece, until it is whole once again. You are spat out from this creature. And next to you, you find yourself near a strange individual. He is currently unconscious. He's barely wearing much of anything. He seems to be wearing some strange cloths, and and skins. Besides him, he has a spear, kind of spun off to the side, and his hair is unkempt, long. You find this person. Pyro,
Dun, dun.
please introduce yourself and your character.
Where's your mic at?
Mike's okay.
Oh, mic's on the mic? Okay. Yeah. Don't need much. That's about it. Goliath. Mob fighter. Let's go.
All right. And this is who you find yourself next to, unconscious against the stone. It seems that he was just kind of thrown out as well, and hit his head against the stones.
I want to pull out the quarterstaff and I just kind of want to like poke him. Is he waking up at all?
I'll make a big growl.
I'll kind of poke him harder. Be like, get up.
I'm moving up, moving.
We don't know me.
I like to stand up.
I'm about to stand up.
Oh
Okay.
god. Unrelated, not important. The words "I'll stand up" give me real world anxiety
Oh, I'm sorry.
because of a story I might tell when we're not on stream.
Okay.
Oh, I gotta hear.
Trying to look. Okay. Is it still on me or is it?
I don't know.
Yep, it's still on you. You find yourself next to Deer, who's just groaning as you're poking with a stick, like some Steve
You don't
Irwin
get
shit.
up. I'm gonna whack you for real.
Fine. I'll stand up from it, look at him, give him an eye.
I'm gonna transform into him, give him the same eye back.
Oh, that's funny.
How peculiar.
And kind of blow a kiss at him.
Oh hell!
I'll like lean back. Hold up.
I like try and pick him up and throw him back into the mouth. That thing.
Like, how big are you? He's like
He's
a lion.
He's a Goliath. He's
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm
right.
7'10".
Yeah, he's 7'10". I don't think you can pick him up.
You can try.
Yeah, I mean, you most certainly can try. Would you like to?
7'10", 320, go for it.
7'10", 320.
I'm gonna hold the staff like it's a baseball. Or the baseball bat.
Uh-huh.
And just like whack the shit out of him, and then I'm gonna try and run back into the mouth. See if he'll follow me.
Okay.
Wait, question. As a changeling, because you change your appearance, you don't gain the actual attributes. Like, you wouldn't be 7
No.
foot tall,
No.
320.
No, it's a total illusion.
Okay, illusion only. Okay, just checking. Continue.
Yeah, he's just an illusion right now.
I'm just gonna hop back into the mouth as soon as I hit him.
Okay, go ahead and make a. It's with your quarterstaff, right? Go ahead and make a quarterstaff attack for me.
Two-handed.
Like,
Does a
So
14
it's-
be? Sorry, go ahead.
it's not an illusion. Just heads up on the shape changer. He actually physically changes his height, color of his skin, his sex. He can't. I don't think he can change his voice very well. And the equipment he has, his clothing and equipment will be the exact same. He can't change that either. But what he looks like, he can change.
Oh, I
Interesting.
see.
Love to see that.
Interesting. Does 14 beat your armor class, by the way, Deer?
No, it doesn't.
Okay. Well, you try to whack at him. Your quarterstaff strikes his abdomen, but it's like just a bundle of rocks as you try to strike it. It actually kind of hurts your own hands by doing so. And as you're kind of just like trying to like get your fingers to still themselves, you're like, ow, ow, and you like hop back into the mouth of the creature once again. And you then reappear. One moment, please. Back here. And you get spat right back out.
Where the hell did you just go? Were you in its stomach?
No, it's like a tunnel.
Tunnel?
Yeah, you can go in and out different places.
And I look at like to try to see if I could see a back end if you like came on its butt or something. Like I'm trying to like look around. Oh, is there any like ooze or like what do you call it? Like
ectoplasm.
Yeah, exactly. Like an ectoplasm. Like what are you covered in? Like is it like clean? Like there's nothing on you when you jump through this space demon or not? Transspatial. Basically the transporting demon's mouth. Is there any? Yeah, like a wormhole now. Like,
roll me an Arcana check.
Yes. Wait.
Well, let's see it.
All right. Oh, it's set on advantage, not advantage. Normal wall. Oh. 10 years later.
Oh,
10 years later.
You're a blood hunter, right?
Yeah, blood hunter.
If it has to do with fiends, devils, fae, and celestial, or undead, you get advantage.
Ooh, yeah.
That's up to person. That's up to person to tell you, though.
You do have advantage. You can roll again.
Okay, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
No, I know I had the thing of it, but I didn't know if that creature counted. That's what. No,
one.
Oh, roll second normal. Oh, okay. So, Percy, I'm going to roll the second normal, and that'll count as the advantage. Then?
Yep, that is correct.
Okay.
Come on. No whammies.
Come on! Dia wants to see it. Ooh. I know what's wrong with it. Ain't got no gas in it.
Oh!
Oh! Okay.
Yes!
Alright. With your nat 20, you can see that there's something strange going on with Tom's skin. You always have known it to be somewhat of a dull purple color, but it appears just a tad bit brighter now. It's not just the teal glow of the vascularity from his remnant touch, but instead you see that there's this strange dust that is upon him. It glows of soft yellows and purples. It kind of just lingers around him.
Can I, like, touch or scoop up this dust?
You most certainly could try.
Can I just, like, grab Cassie's hand and be like, I'll do you one better, come on.
Oh!
I startle and, like, do you grab me at my wrist or my hand? Where are you grabbing me?
Just your hand.
Okay, just my hand. I'm like, what the? I'm like, do me one better, how?
Let's go.
Go where?
Just look into the pretty stars.
I think I'm good.
Evan, I kind of like jump in.
Shit. You know what? Cassie doesn't even fight it because it happened all fast. She gets sucked in.
Okay. So then you both get sucked back in. And you
I love to hear just like the Mario tunnel sound.
Yep.
Yes! Can you do that? Whoop, whoop, whoop.
And you pop right back out. Whoop. In front of a strange, bewildered man dressed in claws and leathers.
Ta-da!
What?
Move.
Move where? Why are you here?
I'm gonna charge forward.
Can I, like, ready myself?
Oh, you most certainly can. What are you trying to do, dear?
I'm trying to attack the thing behind her.
Oh, okay. Go ahead and attack with your weapon.
Do we know if these are hostile or if they're just kind of chilling?
So far, they're not.
Oh, just attacking them. To me, they're just portals.
There you go.
Oh my god.
That's not an attack roll. That's just a damage roll, which also is like, damn, that was like max damage.
Over here, you got this.
Okay.
This is impressive.
That does not hit. You try to slam your warhammer into its thigh, and just clunk. It doesn't even do anything. It doesn't, like, the creature doesn't even buckle, but it does look at you and kind of just like, now it just like kind of leans over you. It's like it's towering even like versus your stature. It just goes as it now sucks you up and spits you back out. One moment, right here. Bop.
This is fun.
Down sees this giant man pop out, and he just goes.
Time to go back. I jumped there.
I stay because I want to inspect the creature.
Okay. And then Thom returns back.
I'm gonna try and walk like past it, deeper into the tunnel.
It lets you.
Okay.
I want to see, like, if it mimics it, like if it'll mimic me, because it's got arms and movement and stuff like that.
Yep.
So, like, I'm just kind of, like, waving my right hand, waving my left hand, like, wax kind of thing.
It doesn't wave back, but it sees what you're doing, and you're not really sure what it's even seeing with, but it almost behaves like it can see you. And it just kind of, like slightly crouches up and down, and then returns back to patrolling back and forth.
I'd like to go back and pick up a rock, and I'd like to see if I can just throw it like through the portal.
Okay. Go ahead and throw a rock for me.
Do I need to do anything for that, or
Just roll a d20. Okay. So as you're trying to get the attention of this creature, you're kind of like waving at it, Cassie, and you're like, "Hey, I'm right here," and you're trying to see if it'll like wave back. So far, it's just been doing these weird like crouching movements whenever it sees you, and as it like proceeds to do another crouching movement at you, whoop, a rock comes out and it hits you in the face. It doesn't do any damage, but it does hurt.
I run away.
Perhaps instead of experimenting with acid dust creatures, we find out who Stranger is. We just have Stranger in our mix, and we just ignoring the elephant in the room. Greetings, Stranger. I am called Styx. Tell me, how have you gotten to this place where we have found you?
Sticks.
Oh, everyone? Oh, yeah. Doctor.
Sticks.
What's that fucking med?
I want to repeat his name like over and over again. Like just repeat it in my mouth like.
I can talk slower if helps. How you get stranded down here, Goliath?
Yeah. Food. Prison.
Sorry.
That's actually.
You a prisoner? Is
Yes.
this what? Oh, okay. We are from prison as well. Trying to earn our keep. Perhaps one more blade. Does he have weapons on him?
Yes, he does.
Perhaps one more blade would help.
Alright. I see you over there right now, Tom. Do you jump into this one's mouth?
Yeah. No, that's all I'm doing.
Okay, you got it.
That's okay.
So you
While
jump,
all of this is happening, I'm just going around.
you jump into that one's mouth. And you pop out over here.
I hope that you run into a freaking dragon down there walking around in this place all alone.
I'm not going that far. I'm just going from mouth to mouth.
Oh, I'm just.
Well, when we're talking about space and time, you can't possibly go that far. This is a cave full of teleporters.
Yeah, we'll never find our way back to you. Meanwhile, you're soloing some creature by yourself, wondering what the hell. Where's my team?
Hey, if it happens, I'll take it.
Yeah, you assume that the portals are just these creatures in here. What if you portal out of the caves? Like, you don't know where
What if you
And I'll go back
what if you
into that
portal
thing's mouth.
directly into a purple worm's stomach because it ate one of these things?
Oh, that'd be hilarious.
There's got to be a portal in and out.
Sure.
That's my nice way of just saying, be careful.
Would be stupid.
I say keep going, says the rock in my hand.
If I'm a party of bad intentioned bad guys watching this, and one guy creeps away from the group, I'm gonna go kill that one guy real quick. That's just me.
Ooh, interesting.
That one's not a bad guy. He's just a crocodile who can talk to you.
I'm gonna just walk around.
We need to.
Here, I find them again, JK.
We just assuming that these things will tell us or take us wherever they wish or whatever. Maybe it's not pre-programmed place. Maybe is. We're just assuming. Plus, what is this ass dust you're covered in when you come out?
I don't know.
As you throw a rock back through, it hits deer in the face. It doesn't do damage, but it does hurt.
I'm gonna throw my yellow aqua through it.
You're hit. Oh,
Okay.
okay.
My bad.
Roll to attack.
Sure.
You put that picture back up real quick of these things?
Oh yeah, sure thing.
Yeah.
That most definitely hits. Roll damage.
Oh my god.
There you go.
Oh.
Gosh.
Okay. What's your current HP and what's your max HP?
Current is 24. Well, max is 24 and current is 24 because we did the long rest.
Okay, got you. All right, so you just took 7 piercing damage as a Yolkwa just came through the mouth of this creature and just like wings you against the shoulder.
No, I go out to, out this way, and I want to go pick the creature some flowers.
Okay.
What?
You can do that. Let's put you back over here. Alright. So you're just picking up some flowers from just outside the cave?
Yeah.
Okay. So you go ahead and you grab some. Roll me a nature check.
Okay.
Okay.
You don't manage to find any flowers, but you find some kind of cool looking weeds.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I found any nice grass.
Mm-hmm. Some really thick, tall blades of grass. It's kind of neat.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm gonna come back in, and then I'm just gonna like a little kid handing their dad something, just hold my arm up and just have it open with all the grass and weeds,
Okay.
just smiling nicely.
The creature stops. It looks over to you, and it reaches its hand out, and it kind of just full palm grasps the weeds out of your hand, and then just kind of holds it there. And then for a moment, you can kind of hear some shuffling of soil and a little bit of gravel, and then it turns its hand open, palm up, and you can see that the weeds and the grass have bound to its hand, and it just stands upright, lush.
Interesting. I'll speak Infernal. Korasnano. Do you understand me?
Let's see. Ooh.
Yeah, and then I'll try in Celestial. Do you understand me in that?
It responds back in Celestial. I see you are a brother.
I'm
No,
pretty
no,
sure
they're
I
intelligent.
speak Celestial.
This
No,
is
no.
interesting. It speaks Celestial. So I'll speak in Celestial to it.
Okay.
Or what is your purpose?
Safety. Transportation.
Is it required to use one of you or your brothers to progress further through this dungeon?
Yes.
Do some of your brothers guard or prevent the way to loot that we might find by teleporting through you?
Yes.
I'll turn to the group. This is what I propose. I propose we explore this place and teleport through them to see where they go. This one just said some of them are guarding treasure that can only be accessed through teleport. Also, we need to teleport through one to continue further in dungeon.
And I kind of like, I can speak Celestial. Kind of just like try and give it a handshake. Like, hello, brother.
Do you just say it in common, or do you say it in Celestial?
I say in Celestial.
Oh. It says, hello. Thank you for the flowers.
I'll try and get you more if I find some.
I would appreciate that.
They like flowers.
Mm-hmm. We don't get many down here.
Is there any you're especially interested in?
Purple.
Purple. Okay.
Purple.
Purple tastes good.
I'll see what I can do.
Okay, now comes the fun part of trying to explore this place.
Nah, I'm gonna attack it first. I'm gonna attack it while you all have your battle. I'm gonna smack the shit out of it.
Okay, you could try.
Yeah, sure, I'll try. Man, we'll try. Short sword this time. There you go.
Okay. As you try to strike out at it with your short sword, right before the blade, well, actually, it does hit, and it kind of rings out in the air. It kind of recoils back, and as you're trying to go in for another strike, you just hear, as you can see that you don't get whisked away, but the sword does, as it gets absorbed through, and then tumbles and chink, gets stuck in the wall, right behind you, Cassie.
Sorry about him. He just woke up.
So is that two like objects I have now, just for clarity?
Yeah,
Because he didn't.
Yeah, you have a short sword and a Ilkwa.
Nice. I'm just gonna keep those, and then I'm gonna like sit down like towards the back, like so that I'm not near him, and just keep waiting for objects to fly out through his mouth. Because I just feel like he's a weapon spinning machine at this point.
Like you're farming him for weapons.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm just gonna squat back over here in the corner, wait for him to spit out more weapons, and see what happens.
Can I ask him what his name is?
Yeah, sure. You absolutely can. Like, what do you ask him in a specific way, or are you just generally asking him?
I'd just say, what is your name, brother?
Who, me?
No, he's asking about the creature.
Yeah.
Creature just says, "I don't have a name. I've been called Golem."
It is construct, I will say to Tom. Something created by magic. Something you should understand.
Thank you. That's why I know the power of names. How they can affect.
Down, you don't notice anything in your current vicinity in the next 30 feet.
That's fine.
How about lavender?
We
Nice
need
purple
to.
flower.
How about we reunite with Cassie and care a little less about flowers? Also, I'll turn to the Goliath. Perhaps violence is what got you in jail in first place. It's not smartest to attack everything you see at sight.
Violence only way.
Sure.
Y'all can go back to Cassie. Me and my friend are talking a little.
Good luck with that lover boy, and I'll look into its starry eyes, its starry maw.
Okay. And as you look into its maw, you reconstruct back here, and you see your ally Cassie sitting in the corner with a couple of weapons.
Just holding my couple of weapons, like, ah, it's you. This thing was farming out some great weapons I thought we could use. Maybe if we wait a few minutes, I'll get some more toys.
I hate to say, I think those came from Goliath.
No, he definitely does not own these anymore.
Do you wish to join up with the rest of the group? We have discovered a way to explore this level of the dungeon.
Sure. Let's go see what's further. I think that's about all I can get from this monster anyways.
And look into the mouth. I don't know why I say the eyes, but you know.
Yeah. I mean, you could say it has pretty eyes as you teleport through.
Hey, that's me.
Hey.
Yeah, I'll let Thom do all the golem simping.
Yeah, okay. And there you go. You all are
Nothing wrong with
reunited.
making friends.
So we can go like a whole bunch of different ways. I guess we'll go to this guy first, unless anyone else has suggestions.
That guy took us down there, so we don't know with this bottom right. This one, so there's 3 left. 1, 2, and 3, right? Hold on. There we go. Those 3 left. Oh wait, no, 4. There's 4. Okay.
This one took you where?
That one took you over here. Is where we're talking about. Because he just walked up to us instead of like teleporting back.
Okay, I will. And did you? This one, I'll point at the one in front of us, is telling me that there is treasure here. When you went to the other one, did you look around for treasure?
Me or Tom?
Whoever you said took that.
I didn't pay attention to all that.
Well, I'm gonna go up here.
Okay.
And look into its mouth.
Okay. Is anyone else going with him?
I want to take a different path, and I'll just travel down.
Oh, we're gonna die.
We're so gonna die.
I'm gonna talk to Lavender a little more before I go all exploring.
Okay. And as you look into the maw of this one, you reappear here.
Oh, I was wrong.
I will look around.
Perception check.
See if I see any goodies. Ooh, a natural one.
You don't see anything, but you think that the ground looks pretty, well, pretty. It's composed of a lot of colors. It almost look like gemstones, but they're kind of just colorful rocks.
I'll say to Cassie, oh, hello. The rocks around here are very nice. And then I'll look back into his maw.
And this time around, you don't return back to your previous position. You end up
Oh, shit.
getting spat out here. And
I call it.
as you oh, here we go, and followed by your ally Cassie, as you're both spat out in a strange crossroad. Beside you, you can see, kind of hidden behind the rocks, a strange tiefling man who's
Yes.
has two short swords, one in each hand, as he's kind of like looking warily around the corner at you.
Hello.
Let me guess. You're another prisoner?
You could say that. Fear not. In the dark, there are no strangers, and we'll get through this. We'll figure out what these creatures are for, and I'll help you through. I'll help you. I'm here to help. My name is Akmarir.
Maybe.
I like this one more than Goliath already. I'll say over my shoulder to Cassie.
Yeah. I've also been trying to figure out what these creatures are for. That's why I've been in this cave. That's how I got trapped. I guess.
They speak celestial, apparently. Some say there's way out through them. Some say there's treasure behind them. We are looking for both.
Interesting. We have to figure out... I'm kind of interested in the treasure. I mean, we got to figure that out.
I will look to the one that I just came out of, and I will say in celestial, do you have only one destination?
This one replies, yes.
And can I request which one you take us to?
Like you want to know, like, which one?
I'm asking him if I can request which destination I choose.
Oh, no.
Well then, shit. I'll look into his maw just to see what happens.
Okay.
This is gonna be fun as hell, guys.
Woohoo.
Your turn back here.
Okay. Well, yeah, this is just gonna be a whole bunch of trial and error, peoples.
Yeah. Have we gone to this one yet? I'm pinging there.
No.
No one has been to that one yet.
Alright, so I'm gonna walk up to it if that's cool.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go boop, boop, boop. And I'm going to, enter its mouth eye portal.
Okay. You go
Mouth
ahead and you enter its mouth space, and you end up here.
Oh, that wasn't that far away. I think. To myself.
Ooh, look for treasure. Ooh.
Welcome back.
So then, yeah.
Mhm.
Then am I in a corridor right there?
So you're on top of these rocks, and there's like this kind of spiraling rock formation that you can follow.
Ah, I see. I go up the spiral.
Okay.
Spiral
So-
rock, real
Spiral.
suspension.
Spiral.
Yeah, sure.
The spiral
and I
rock.
guess now I'm at the top, right?
Okay. Yep.
What do I see, like around me?
Perception check.
Okay, so that would be a d20 plus my perception, which is 4. Hold on. D20. Do I just go to the dice thing and do D20 and then click on the number 4 here?
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, that's 4
No.
d20s.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oops.
That's how you do it.
Yeah, so the,
No,
so
no,
the first number is how many of that type of dice. The middle box is what type of dice, and then the far right box is the modifier.
Alright, so I rolled a 14, so that's 18.
Yep. Okay. So with your perception check, you see that as you get to the top of this spire, that above you, you can see that there are some stalactites above, and as you look up there, you can see that there's something stuck up there, like a strap of sorts.
Oh. Can I reach it?
If you have a weapon in hand, and if you just reach all the way up, you might be able to break it free.
Do I have to roll a dice for that?
Yes. Roll to hit with the weapon of your choice that you're using to break it free.
Okay, I'm gonna use my, let's see, hold on. I'm gonna use one of my short swords.
Okay.
So that, how do I figure out, wait, so it says, how do I figure out, like, how much to add to the D20? What? I haven't played D&D in years. I'm
Do you have
sorry.
D&D? Do you have D&D Beyond? Are you using D&D Beyond?
Yes.
So it should be right there in your actions for your attack in your character. There's a tab actions. And it should
Oh, yeah,
list all your
actions.
weapons. Should list all your weapons. And it'll say hit/DC. You just choose the weapon and then you click on the box. If you got the D&D 20 extension thing. There you go. Sounds like it.
Hey, there we
And
go.
that,
Uh-oh.
Yeah, it's fine.
That's too low.
Yeah. So you. Well, wait. That was your unarmed strike. Use your
oops.
weapon.
Oh, crap.
I mean, it's the same.
Oh, you have to. Did you equip your weapons? Like in
yeah,
your
it
inventory?
looks like you haven't equipped your weapons.
Oh, okay, oops. I just figured out how to do that. Okay, here's my weapon equipped and thrown here. Did it update?
No.
Sometimes it takes.
It usually takes like a minute.
Yeah.
Oh my god! All right.
Oh,
well,
shit.
Yeah.
Good job.
So we're definitely taking that one. So you take your short sword and with much finesse, you manage to use the tip of the blade to cut the strap free. As now you can see this pack fall down, which was stuck on above between the stalactites, as it kind of lands right in front of you.
Oh my goodness. So it's like a knapsack or a backpack or something?
Yeah, it's it looks like some sort of dungeoneer pack.
Alright, so I open it up, and what do I find inside?
So you find 6 potions of healing. You find 600 gold.
600 gold?
And you find 1 ring of protection in there.
Wow. Wait, what does a ring of protection do?
When you wear it, it gives you +1 AC.
Alright.
Yeah,
I'm
pretty
writing
good.
all this down. 1 ring of protection. And what else? 600 gold and
6 healing
6
potions.
potions. That's pretty good. So I add that to my inventory then.
Okay.
Let me, do I do that on my character sheet? Oh, jeez.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, preferably it would be good to split that with the party.
Oh yeah, oops. So I... Sorry, I don't add it to my inventory. I climb back down the spiral here with all that stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I enter... Oh gosh. I enter the creature's mouth.
Okay. Then it returns you back, and you now appear to an unfamiliar face. A strange lizard man who is walking away from you. He has not seen you yet.
Oh, hello.
Hello, my name is Akmarir. I found some stuff in a bag on the
Dawon
street.
looks at you and just goes because you just appeared out of nowhere.
Oh, my bad for appearing out of nowhere. These creatures can teleport you or something.
And I see Daon, so I'm walking up towards Daon, and I'm like, he's cool. Don't worry about him.
Oh.
Okay.
Daon looks
you don't have
behind
to fear
him.
me either.
Daon is just a heads up to you, Cobra, because you didn't see our first section. Is that Daon's whole deal is that he's kind of just like a caveman, like literally a caveman. So
Oh wow.
if he acts kind of stupid, it's not that he's dumb, it's that he only has one emotion, and that's hunger.
My goodness.
So
Down
is just going to stay silent and just kind of flip his tail from side to side.
Oh, so I'm not sure how to respond.
I walk past
So
and
I
I
just
say,
say,
Sorry, what do you
"Hey,
say,
how's it
Captain?
going?
Does not like seeing all these people down here already. Why have they been down here longer than us? How long have
sure.
they been
No.
lost down here like
Hold on.
children?
Well, I have to open my front door to get food, and I will be right back on my computer. Hold on."
no worries.
Okay. All right. Deer and Tom, are you doing anything at this time?
I'm just kind of talking to Lavender, trying to get to know him better, asking about these cave systems, how his kind of race works, all that sort of stuff.
Ooh,
How his days going?
So what kind of music do you like?
Exactly.
Single baby, you single?
pulls out his lute as he's like tuning it.
Oh my
Back.
Welcome back. All right.
I just want to string the notes to Megalovania, be like, do 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 do.
Yeah, I love it.
How dare you?
Deer, are you doing anything at this time?
I'll yell at why I want to die, and I'll swing again with my fist.
Wait, what are you doing with your fists?
Oh,
trying
I'm
to
about
punch
to
the gall.
and I'm about to attack again.
Oh, you're gonna punch the golem again with your fists?
Yeah.
Okay. As you try to punch the golem with your fist, it just quickly and absorbs you into its mouth. However, you don't appear where you think you'll appear.
Oh no.
You end up getting spat out right here.
So
Wait, quick question. I remembered we were on dark vision per the spell. Is this a still tunnel that we would need the dark vision, and is it worn off yet? Where are we
Yes,
at?
you would need dark vision in this cave system.
It lasts an hour. The people I shared it with, it lasts an hour, so I don't know if we've expended that hour or not.
Nope.
Exactly. That's what I was trying to figure out. Did we go through our hour yet?
You have not expended an hour yet.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. So, Stick.
If I
dark vision.
Does Lavender like say anything about like what he is, how the system works? Like,
No, not
Thank
much
you.
other than what he's already said.
So why is this Goliath keep attacking me over and over again?
Yeah,
I'm sorry, this is not one of my pre-programmed responses. Please ask me another question.
right? Exactly. I mean, he's a construct. There's only so much he can communicate. But,
There you go.
But also, Sticks, are you doing anything here at this time?
If I overhear the voices up to my northeast, I'll make my way to where I think the rest of the group might be.
You definitely do.
I got a passive perception of 19.
I want to test can sound travel through it, like a telephone.
Oh,
Ooh.
that's interesting.
Because we've been teleporting ourselves. What about just sound?
I mean,
Welcome back.
weapons through it.
Yeah, we threw weapons through it, but that's like physical things went through. But what about sound? Yeah.
You most
What do I
certainly
have?
good
Do I
vibration.
have anything? Does anyone have like a boom? Hold on. You know how like you can make your voice boom?
Technically, I have a horn.
Yeah, wait, actually, I don't think
Down
I
produces a flute.
Oh, a flute. There
There
we
we
go.
go.
that he completely uses entirely wrong. He just blows through it and like
Wait, I have
buzzes
a-
on it, so it makes a horrifying dying rabbit sound.
I have a flute too, and that's what I was telling Percy. That was the whole plan.
Oh, okay.
It'll be like Squidward.
Well, that's okay, because as you're playing your flute over here, Tom, you can hear the faint sound of the flute echoing back over here to the north. Dear, you hear this. You hear this down below to your north. This weird flute sound. As for the horrible flute sound that is coming from down, you can now hear it to your southwest. Everyone can hear it to their southwest. This horrible sound as it kind of travels down the rocks to you. It's kind of disorienting.
It's a rabbit call. It's supposed to sound like a dying rabbit.
Yeah, it sounds like a dying rabbit. It honestly is kind of disturbing.
Oh, yeah.
Can I see or hear deer?
Yep, you most definitely can.
And will this guy just let me walk past him?
Yep, I'll let you walk past him.
Alright. And then what appears to be over here?
Over here is just a dead end, but it's a sheer rock face of multiple colors. It almost looks like you're looking up into the stars.
And it's just like a cave or anything? Or just
Nope.
rock?
Just rock
Okay.
formation.
Well, shit. I don't know where to go. So I'm just gonna spend my time just randomly walking through these guys, but before I go through them, I'll say, please take me to the end of this level. And I'll just keep trial and repeating until I get somewhere different that's not here.
Okay, you got it. And as you say that, like the first, I'm assuming you're trying the first one you see, right? So like this one right
Yep.
here.
Yep.
So as you do that, and you walk through the mouth of this one, you end up. One moment here.
Oh.
You end up here.
Oop.
Oh no.
Okay, this is different. So instead of teleporting back through and possibly going to God knows which one, since I know that sound carries through, I'll use a thaumaturgy cantrip to make my voice, I think it's like up to 4 times louder or some shit.
Yep.
And I'll shout through it, the Goliath figured it out. It's the one right next to him. Come this way. And then I'll wait here for the group.
Okay. And so you all hear this. You all hear him yell through the mouth of the creature. Dear, you hear it especially. It's quite loud. It's almost like someone just used a loudspeaker over your ear. It's kind of jarring. Do you all go through that golem?
I will.
Yes. I go through it.
Okay. Oh wait, Down. Do you also go through it?
I follow along.
Okay.
Whoever I'm around.
The bad juju teleporter.
If everybody's going through it, Down's gonna follow.
Okay.
He feels like he's babysitting a bunch of children right now.
All right, and Tom, you're following as well, correct?
Yeah, I was asking Lavender if I could kind of like reconnect my people through him.
Reconnect.
Or get
your
close.
people.
Can I put my iPhone into you?
Like, are you talking about your party or?
Yeah, party.
Yes. Yeah, you also would have heard this thaumaturgy as well. It would have echoed through the entire cave system. So you also heard, Styx yell that there's a golem at the end that would lead you through. But the golem Lavender also can lead you there as well now that it has been solved. As you now are spat out, and you're all glowing a slight yellowish purple. Or rather, there's yellowish purple particles all around you.
May I?
Are we
May I?
infected with anything?
If you want to determine whether or not you are, you can roll me a medicine check.
Okay, hold on. Is that just a D20? Wait, medicine check? Oh yeah, I see. +2. Okay, never mind.
Yeah, you can click the little modifier, and it should send it directly to Roll20. There you go. You think you're pretty much fine. You look kind of cool. A little weird too, but you're fine.
Oh. Okay, that's good. I say to everybody, we're not infected.
All right, and now map is active.
Declarative statement.
Um,
Can I have a token?
Oh wait,
You're not
what?
allowed.
Oh my bad.
He's underneath one.
I'm sorry. I realized I deleted you on accident. Ah. Okay, there you go.
She's slacking.
Deleted.
Someone tell him how it is.
As soon as you try to crawl into one of their mouths, you just died.
Yeah. Just get
What
torn
a
apart.
horrifying ending to this character who's.
Someone like
Anybody
wears
wanna-
your head like a
push
cube.
forward? Anybody want to be the
Long.
guinea pig? Push forward.
So
It's probably fine.
Down's in a new place.
I'm gonna get like right here, and I'm gonna try and look for see if there's any traps I can see.
Okay. Investigation check.
Investigation. Oh,
Ooh,
Ooh, nice.
Nice.
Okay, so with your investigation check, you note that there is some shoddily rigged tripwire right about here. From where you're standing, though,
Okay,
you're not sure
come
where
on,
where it goes.
everybody. Guess I'll try and move forward a little bit to him.
Okay. And then I'm assuming you're stepping over the tripwire? Like, not
Yeah.
on it, but over it? Okay.
Do we see him step over it?
He also shares that information with you.
Yeah, I shared with you.
My stuff
Oh.
cut out. It was weird.
Yeah, I didn't hear you either.
yeah, my farm did too, I think. Is it?
I had like 15 seconds to just silence after you found it.
I did too.
Yeah.
It was weird.
Yeah, same here. I was like, I'm pretty sure he did. Like, I was,
Okay.
for a moment, I was confused.
No, I did. It might have been
Okay.
just been my mic.
All right.
Julio.
I think what I want to do is go up to the tripwire and poke it with a weapon, or throw one of my short swords at it to see what happens.
Okay.
Oh shit! Before you wait just wait 1 second. I'm gonna get clear.
yeah.
Okay.
I see
Yeah,
bad
good.
ideas happening.
Yeah.
I want to be on the bad side of the trap when you spring it.
I will watch this happen. Absolutely.
Rocks fall, the party dies.
Yep. There you go.
Okay, so, I throw my one of my short swords at it.
Okay. So you throw one of your short swords at it, and directly behind you, you can hear the turning of rocks. Crook, 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 crook. It's almost as if it's all kind of like melding together and shutting behind you, as it slowly works its way from east to west.
I start running this way to the left.
Okay.
I go over the tripwire, and then, I meet up with the others.
Over it. You already sprung it. There's no point going over it now.
Oh, true. It's gone, right? So
Yeah, it's gone.
I
It's
just went
sprung.
past it.
Yeah.
All right, so I just go and meet up with the others.
Okay.
And so you guys, there might be rocks coming after us.
Cassie, are you going with them? Yeah. The tripwire has been tripped, and to your east, behind you, there are rocks that are shifting and closing in together.
Okay.
And it's slowly making its way towards the west.
Okay.
Screw.
Okay. and it continues to kind of bind itself together and shut airtight until all the way about one moment, right about here. So you all can move your characters at this point to pass the point.
Okay.
I want to check out what's over here.
Okay.
I want to go towards the glowy stone.
Darwin's is gonna look Akma, you're dead in the face, and just be like,
I don't like you.
and then just turn around and walk away from him.
His point.
That's okay. I thought it was a good idea, but I guess it wasn't. I say.
Perhaps when you have next good idea, you let party know before you just throw weapons.
Oops.
Oh.
I say.
All right. So we'll start with you here, Tom. So you're taking a look at this this area here.
Yeah.
Okay. Roll me a. Are you taking your time in observing this area?
Yeah, I'm taking my sweet time.
Okay. So roll me an investigation check.
Well, I'm gonna get in on that, I guess.
Okay.
Oof.
Can I like give him advantage because we're both looking?
Well,
You're bard, right?
yeah. Hold on. You're a level 2 bard, so I don't think you have a college yet.
Okay.
Yeah, no. You're just that 18 is what you got for your investigation. But with an investigation of 18, you note that across this entire expanse of walls lit by these torches that are stuck into the ground, you can see that it almost looks like a mural, like carved of stone. It displays several different structures, people, creatures, and it all seems like the movement of the artwork moves from left to right. Do you have proficiency in history?
Gonna be a negative.
You cut out if you said something.
He said no.
Oh, no? Okay. Then you are not sure what you see here, but you do observe that there are some carvings in the walls.
And I wouldn't be seeing these, correct?
Well, you'd be seeing them. You just don't know what they mean.
I have. Hold on. History?
Yeah. Do you have proficiency in history?
Yeah.
Oh, you do. Okay.
I thought you were just asking him. My bad.
Oh no. I was asking specifically Tom if he has proficiency in history check.
Oh no. Okay, I thought you. Were
This one's all you, buddy.
Yeah.
Okay, my bad.
That's all good.
That one is looking at the skulls on the floor.
So, across this wall, you can see the depictions of, well, at least the most common depictions of the goddess and god Taith and Nock, fighting amongst one another at a strange crater. And within it, you can see that there is a leaf at the bottom of it carved. So there's just a crater with a leaf at the very bottom. Very tiny, very subtle, but it is there. And you can see as you look further and further, going from left to right, that it is a historical depiction of the events of the clash, specifically the fight between Taith and Nock, from what you could presume is Solitude. It is basically the history of the formation of Solitude.
Ooh.
Oh, that's the city.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Check.
Can I like
What city is the prison in?
belief at all?
The city the prison is in is here. I can show you. One moment. Oh, here, hold on. I'll have to kind of like drag and drop this business. Give me one moment. Dun, 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 dun. But I could tell you that this is right next to the city of Kiln, which is north of Solitude. It's actually one of the closest cities to Solitude.
Is Kiln that water, or the city by the water that we saw?
Correct. It's one of the only cities built
okay.
next to fresh water.
Okay. Can I touch the leaf that's depicted, any chance?
Sure. So, you touch the leaf, and as you do so, you can hear as the stone begins to turn, and you see that this carving, this depiction on the wall begins to move, almost like animated. As you can see, like several different humanoid figures moving their swords back and forth, arrows moving to and fro, as well as the limbs and the limbs of the goddess and god moving to and fro, and you see this strange maelstrom of stone and of colors moving back and forth. It's a visual representation of the events.
Can I just kind of lay a hand on Knock and say a prayer?
Interesting. Okay. And as you do so, roll me a religion check. Okay, and then roll me a d4. Okay. Everybody here in the party gets 4 temp HP.
Okay, there we go.
Point of order, didn't we have 5?
I think we did from last session. Because whenever I touched that guy to the, what's it called? The Stone of Knock.
Yeah. If you have temp HP from last session, this will stack.
Perfect.
Yeah.
No, but didn't we got... Hold on, confused me. So we did the battle.
We
And
did
then
the
we
battle,
did-
but then we came back.
Yeah, we took
Oh, we
those
did. Okay. Gotcha,
we took
gotcha.
those deadly injured people back to the shrine.
Yeah, here once you
So-
touch him, jump out there.
So new guys, y'all get 4. Temp HP does not stack unless Percy just said otherwise. So
Correct.
Wait, so
Just-
it can't be added if I have max HP.
No, it can be because
No, it
it's
can.
temp HP. It's basically a shield on top of yourself.
yeah, it's an overshield. It's like a halo overshield.
If you look at your D&D Beyond where you have your hit points in the top right, there's a spot that says temp. You can actually click on that and you can manually add 5 to it. Those will be subtracted before your actual HP are subtracted. Or add 4 to it, excuse me.
Okay. Thanks. Well, that's pretty good.
Yeah, you should think around with D&D Beyond a lot on like your spare time. You'd be surprised all the cool shit that's there. It's everything you need's right there.
Heck yeah, I'll totally do that. Yeah.
Okay. And I just want to double check. You know that the entire party is level 2, correct?
Yeah, I heard. Am I still level 1?
What does it say in the top left of your character sheet? Does it say Ranger 1 or Ranger 2?
Ranger 1.
Okay. If you click the anvil, you can change your level to level 2. And then you'll get the benefits that come with it. If there's any drop-down menus, just select what you like, and then you can click the sheet in the top right. It'll just basically be a white box with some lines across it, and then you'll return back to your character sheet. All right.
Cool.
While you're working on that, the rest of the party you may explore at this time.
I just so that was clear. I gave the weapons back to Deer.
Okay.
On our.
You got it.
I'm gonna go ahead and join back with everybody since we've done here.
I'm gonna check this little room out.
He's pretty stoned still.
Okay. So this room here, you can see that there is some kind of dice here. It's just a large, round disc of stone fixed to the ground, and you can see light coming from above head. You're not sure where the source is. When you look up, it seems like there's just a pinpoint hole. And looking down below at this actual sheer surface, do you have a proficiency in history?
Certainly do.
Okay, roll me a history check.
My intelligence sucks, but there you go. I rolled a 2.
All right.
It's not a wall.
You're not entirely sure what this is, but you can see that there is a strange shadow that's moving very, very slowly around.
Can I say a quick prayer to the Morgan, and give myself guidance, and then try again?
You most certainly can. Ooh, and
What's
then add the
that?
D4 on top of it? Hey, we love
Could I follow them in there? Kind of see what's going on?
Sure. You walk in, you see Styx down on one knee. He's currently did you say Martin or?
I was doing this while they were in the other room. I just didn't want to interject on them.
Oh, okay, I got you. So you haven't seen him yet, but with your history check, as you're observing.
So the Morgan is kind of for it. You can, if you don't want to, we can figure out a different god. But she has 3 faces: the crone, the mother, and the maiden.
I love the Morgan. She's fantastic.
And she kind of has like she's kind of a shepherd of souls, that kind of thing. But she's very whimsical in her blessings or her curses, depending on which faces you're talking to. So, but I'm just praying to the Morgan for guidance, and then I'll do the history check.
Yeah, and that god is completely fine. As a matter of fact, it was like way back. It was a couple months ago when I was talking about it, but I didn't like openly mention it because I keep forgetting. But all the gods that are in 5e, you can follow them. They would just be considered new gods. So basically, after the events of the clash. So pre-clash, there were 3 goddesses and gods. Those were the ancients, and then the gods and goddesses that you may follow now have been or either 50 years ago or earlier. Like that. That's when they came about. So you could absolutely follow Morgan. As for your history check, you recognize that this is a sundial. It seems that whatever was formed here was meant to determine time. However, you're unsure of whether or not the time is accurate here, but it does seem to move at an even pace. So you can determine like how much time has passed, but you cannot accurately determine what time of day it is up top.
Gotcha. Interesting. So while the rest of the party explores the rest of the area, I'll go into a ritual detect magic.
Okay.
It'll take me 10 minutes.
All right, you gotcha. Cassie, what are you doing at this time?
I would like to look at these pretty glowing jewels
Okay.
and inspect them.
You're smacking the jewels?
Inspect them? Sorry.
Oh, inspect them. Roll me an
I
investigation
like
check.
the first one.
Yeah, right? I'm gonna smack it. It suddenly explodes.
I'm gonna touch the button.
Pop it. Pull it. Twist it.
Exactly, yes.
Roll me a D100. You got a 50?
Oh,
Take 50 damage.
Uh,
Why did my... Sorry.
okay.
But is the advantage of investigation that's for creature?
I don't know.
Yeah, that's not only against creatures.
I have to roll it twice.
See, this is why I'm here. I found some. Look at that.
You are.
Oh, look at that. Oh, look at
I don't need it.
it. Really don't.
Hey, let's go. Okay.
Good.
You go look at one.
Excuse me.
So you see there's strange orbs of different colors fixed to these strange rods that are fixed into the wall. They kind of dim and brighten in a rhythm all around you. Doesn't seem like there's any particular pattern you can determine, but that is what you observe. Strange orbs of different colors on rods and walls.
Okay, so I want to start removing them.
Okay.
Oh no.
Jeez.
I'm going to start with the blue one first.
This is where the fun begins. Oh wait, what are the colors?
There's blue. Dawn, what's under? Is it pink is under Dawn? Because I know there's 5 total.
I'll just move.
Yeah, purple, pink, whatever. Okay.
Okay.
No,
So I know blue, orange, and white is the colors of the main gods in Initia. So let's be a little careful with those.
yeah, so let's take the blue.
Well, okay, not the metagame, but there does seem to be some kind of sarcophagus over here.
Alright, well, you guys can
Yeah,
stop,
I wanna
right?
go over there.
You can talk Cassie into this. This is... She's verbally saying out loud, huh, pretty jewels. I think I want to take the blue one. You could convince her. Just saying.
Is there a white one?
Dawn
No.
does not regard this. He just walks into this room.
I also walk into that room.
Okay. Roll me investigation checks.
Okay.
Okay. And then, as you're rolling those investigation checks, does anyone stop Cassie here from pulling the blue orb out?
Oh, I will. Dear will.
Akmarir.
Okay.
It's like it's like ack, my rear, ack, ah.
It's a hard consonant followed by a hard consonant.
Indeed it is.
Okay.
Akm.
So Akmarir, with your Nat 20 investigation, you note that the 3 sarcophagi that are laid here aren't necessarily sarcophagi. They're actually they're altars to pay homage to the 3 ancients, the goddesses and gods. So, in this order, one moment, please. I'll have to pull something out real quick.
That's pretty neat.
Thank you.
Yeah, for this campaign, I'm gonna try and definitely go religion a little more.
Okay. So, you observe the following gods and goddesses. You observe Leaf on this ping, Taith on this ping, and Nock on this ping. Those are the 3 altars you observe.
Interesting. How do I figure out, like, okay, does it tell me on my character sheet what gods I like best or whatever?
For you to decide as a player what your
Yeah.
character,
Oh,
what your character,
true.
what your character thinks, what his ways are, what his ideals are, and what gods they might align with. You might not have a god now, but might choose one later on as you find out more about the gods. Depends on what your character already knows about the gods. That's all up to you. You know what I mean? As a role player,
Right.
flavor text. As a new guy, it might be hard. It might be just easier for Pursuit to say, your guy might like this guy more than that guy. You know what I mean? That's between you and him.
Right. Yeah, I kind of remember that, like, from when I played D&D, like, years and years ago. Yeah, you choose your own gods. Okay, so, with... I guess, I choose the 3rd one, Nock, right?
Yeah. As you get close to the sarcophagi and look between them with that Nat 20, you note that with Delise, you see that she has her hands cupped together. In the center, you see Taith has a hollow gap where her heart would be, and with Nock,
Oh, no.
you see his mouth is wide open.
Okay, so Cobra, I just sent you on Discord a little summary of the 3 gods that Percy gave us a while back.
Thank you.
Oh, thanks so much. Yeah. Let me see. I'm quickly reading it. Oh my god.
I'm gonna go in this room and I'm gonna go over to the Nox sarcophagus thing.
Okay. Do tieflings prefer a certain god? Tieflings would prefer Nock. He would be the most mischievous of the 3.
Okay, so I rest my hand on the Nock sarcophagus and say a quick little prayer.
Okay. Roll me a religion check. At this point, while you're all taking your time investigating this sarcophagi, we're using identify or
Just attack magic. There's no rush. I'll just wait until then because I want to say other stuff, but I can't because I'm doing a ritual.
okay.
I keep getting all these 20s. That's so.
Hell yeah, brother!
Oh my. Okay.
Welcome back to D&D, bro.
Indeed, thank you. It's beginner's luck, but I'm kind of not a beginner.
Welcome back. I just want to say 2 nat 20s in a row. Let's go.
Let's go.
One moment, please.
Meanwhile, you will see me roll 7 rolls in a row that are under 5.
One time,
That's the name of the game, brother.
I was in a D&D group, and whenever we had a dice that would have bad rolls all the time, we'd put it in the dice jail.
Yeah.
It's this little cardboard jail.
All right.
Well, my bad luck is a curse that hates. It has followed me my entire life. I've gone entire months without rolling above a 5. Not exaggerating.
Oh
It can be rough. All right. And
It's
as
cool.
you,
I just learned how to use all the actions.
as you lay your hand on this sarcophagi, a voice comes to you in your mind. What do you have to give me?
I'm not sure. Probably my devotion.
How about something with a little more substance?
You're not. Your faith is lacking.
Oh no!
Oh no, I
So
met my god and he thinks I suck.
Yeah, my god thinks I suck. What would you like as a material substance, my lord?
The more value it has to you, the more value it should have to him. That's the best metagame and advice I can give you.
Okay. So.
I could be fucking wrong though. just say it.
Okay. I offer. I have to think about this.
I offer up sending Percy 100 real world dollars.
Hey, yo.
Venmo.
Hey, yo, I'll take that shit.
Nah. In my backpack I have. Let's see. Hold on. I'm still thinking about it. Wait, don't I still have all those items from that backpack?
Yep.
That I found on the ceiling?
Yes, you do.
Okay, so. I offer my ring of protection.
Okay.
The group's ring of protection.
Just real quick. Don't forget, your character has not shown that you have this. You have not split it with the party yet.
He showed somebody
oops.
that he's
okay.
like, look at all the stuff I found. He said
My
it was
bad.
somebody, I can't remember. I think it was
This is
Siri.
the time
I
to
think
say,
that
"You
was-
guys, I have all this shit."
I have all the shit.
Down swims in shit. Down does not want shit.
No, I mean, hey guys, I found this backpack on the ceiling, and it has all these items. Is it okay if I offer one to my god?
Complete silence among everyone. Why is your god better than our god?
I, as a fellow
Our god is an awesome
follower
god.
of Nock,
He reigns from heaven above.
He reigns him. Yeah.
I follow the saint. I follow Nock as well, so you have my vote as well.
Thank you for your vote.
The gods have abandoned us.
Do you have any snacks?
Is that what the god says?
That's what they say in your mind.
Can I
Snacks.
lay my hand on this as well?
I'm the snack.
Did you just inadvertently offer yourself as a blood sacrifice to your god?
No. I'm joking around.
Ah.
I'm joking around and oh shit.
I like you, Akmarie.
I don't want to be a blood sacrifice. I do have snacks. No, I don't. Wait.
No. I'm interested now.
Oh yeah?
You're the snack, huh?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
Wow.
I'm the snack. Would you like some of my blood? I could cut my hand.
Ah, yes. Give me your hand. Give me your hand in it, right here in my mouth. You can't see anyone gesturing, but like you still hear the voice in your head.
Can I lay my hand on this sarcophagus too? See if I can see what the fuck's going on.
Mm-hmm. Roll me a religion check.
If you roll that 20
So I put my hand up to the god. Oh jeez.
Okay, Down's just trying to figure out what they're doing here. Heck.
Down, you have no idea what the fuck is going on here. You've just been listening to Akmarir talk to himself. Tom has been trying to get in on this, and he can't hear what he's hearing, but he does feel a subtle warmth in the center of his chest as he puts his hand on this altar. Akmarir, as you bring your hand to the open mouth of the statue of Nock on this altar, you feel a slight prick on your finger. As you pull it away, a droplet of blood enters his mouth. As you
is it worthy of my offering or whatever?
You can feel almost like a singeing feeling begin to form around one of your fingers. Pick a finger.
Middle finger.
Okay. Around your middle finger, you can see a tattooed circlet glowing a bright white with several runes of a language you don't understand around your finger.
No. So, I could go up to the other members of the party and try to figure out what it says, right? I ask, hey guys, my god just inscribed something on my finger. Who knows this language? And I show them the middle finger.
Would I know anything about this? Or can I roll another religion check?
Does anyone here other than Styx know Celestial? I think Tom, right?
Yeah, I know Celestial.
Okay, it's written in Celestial. Do you read it?
I'm gonna transcribe it for him.
Okay.
Okay, so I go up to... Wait, where's your pog here?
We're right by each other. It's okay.
Oh, okay, that's fine, yeah. Oh, hello.
Okay.
So what does it say?
So Tom, as you read the inscription on the tattooed ring around his finger, you can see that the runes are constantly moving and changing. Most of the time it's illegible, but every so often you can read the words protection.
Neat.
Where did you get this from?
I put a drop of blood in his mouth, or the god's mouth, and the god gave me this inscription.
Is there any way I can try and do the same thing?
You have to be good at religion, I think. It worked for me. I don't know if it'll work for you.
I mean,
But you
there's
can
only-
try.
Yeah. I'm gonna try and put my hand into the mouth.
Your entire hand? It's
Yeah.
a risk.
Jesus.
It's for my god.
All right. Go ahead and roll me another religion check as you're putting your hand in the statue of Nock's mouth. Oh my god, what the fuck?
Jesus.
goodness.
Another nat 20.
Good at religion. Have to be good at religion, huh?
Let's go!
Looks like you're good at religion, I say.
And so you're just hearing in the back of your mind,
Force is strong with this one.
do you mind? I'm busy.
What?
I'm just trying to contribute to my god.
Oh, do you have any snacks?
I do, and I just cut my hand open.
You most certainly can. Roll me a d4. You take 4 points of slashing damage as you're bleeding into Nox's mouth.
Perfect.
Oh yeah, don't forget that's 10 HP, so you actually
Yep.
cut through the 10 HP. Let's go! Thank you for thank you for reminding me, Sticks. I appreciate it. You lose all 4 fingers. Yeah.
Oh no.
Fingers. I legit thought that. It was like 4 fingers.
Yeah, 1 finger per HP.
Yeah.
And so, you also gain a tattooed ring, glowing a bright white around your finger. Choose a finger.
The what's the one between the pinky and the middle finger?
The ring finger.
Yeah, the ring
That's
finger.
ring finger.
Ring finger.
Yeah.
Although you should have been middle finger brothers, but that's all right.
Yeah, middle
finger
finger.
bros.
It would have been cool.
Hey,
I
middle
don't like the term
bros.
finger bros at all.
We're
Give them
finger
knock.
bro-
Give them the knock, you know? Both
Yeah.
give them the middle.
Yeah, we love that.
Okay, middle finger.
Hey, okay. So you both have your rings around your middle fingers. And
Nice.
as you receive this ring, you can feel the warm singe around your finger, as you can hear his voice fade from your mind. Always hungry, never full. And now I can explain the mechanics behind the rings that you've received. So these are rings of basically, it's the Blessing of Knock is what the ring is called. You can place it as an item in your inventories. However, it is not removable. This indicates you as a follower of Knock. It gives you +1 AC, and you can roll 1d6 of HP every time you consume a ration per
Say that one more
action.
time. 1d6.
1d6 of HP, not temp HP, HP for every ration you consume.
Okay.
It costs an action to do this.
Okay.
So basically, it's an alternative to potion. So, like, for example, like, if no one has a potion, but someone wants to give you a ration, you could even be unconscious, they could feed you the ration, and you would gain a d6 of HP as a result. So it's just kind of an
that kind of works with him being like always hungry.
Yeah.
Never full.
Please note that a permanent effect that will occur if you take full 8 hours while you're down here, or have a long rest, which you will have to eat a ration at that point, or otherwise suffer negative effects. You will always have to roll a d6 and lose that HP permanently.
Wait. Did you say permanently?
Say that last part again?
Yeah, so essentially,
Okay,
like,
also, what?
like a permanent negative effect of not eating food. Basically, if 8 hours pass by or a long rest occurs and you do not consume a ration, you will get the random effect as a result of not eating, but you will also suffer a d6 of HP loss permanently.
Yeah, I was just thinking in my head, wow, that seems kind of busted. And I was like, oh no, no, it's
Yeah.
not at all.
They have to constantly be, like, they have to eat no matter what, or they could literally die from not eating.
That's
100%.
I
You're so lucky there's 2 rangers in the party.
Yep. There's a lot of ways to address this. It's just one of those things that keep in mind. You can't just not eat.
And if you eat extra, you
Gosh.
get rewards.
Yep. you get rewarded for eating.
Gosh, now we have a hunger bar.
Basically.
You just see the drumsticks appear in front of your eyes in real life.
Yeah.
How many times can you do the eating extra food unlimited?
No.
And
It's two times per long rest.
So 2d6 per day, essentially, right?
Correct. So in theory, you could consume up to 3 rations in one day.
Okay.
Huh. So basically, they could be hungry boys.
Hungry boys. Middle finger bros as well.
And finger bros.
Do they suffer a random effect as well?
Yeah, so the random effect plus a d6 of HP loss permanently.
So if anybody joins, I'm not sure where this will show up, but I just created the feat where you can just tell them to manually select it, and then it'll be right there.
Oh, okay, perfect. Where do you have it made?
I just made it in my homebrew stuff.
Okay.
So I'm just not sure if I might be in. I'm in Band of Blades, and I'm in the Shard and the Shadow, or whatever the fuck.
Okay.
I can't think right now. So it should be in one of those, but it's really easy to do. You just homebrew and go into feat, and then boom, boom, boom. They just have to be connected to your campaign or whatever campaign that's in.
Okay.
Yeah, we need to coordinate on that later.
Yeah, I'll make the Unchained campaign in D&D Beyond, so that way you can get that homebrew feat incorporated. But yeah, there you go. So you have an alternative to using the potions now. You can use it twice per long rest. Just don't forget to eat, and don't run out of food.
So, would me having remnant blood add anything to it? Like, for knock or no?
Nope.
Okay. Cool.
Tastes like blueberries. Alright. And so, that is that. So at this point, your detect magic has activated. What's the radius of detect magic again, Styx?
It's 10-minute duration, 30-foot radius. It sees through like a foot of, or like 3 foot of wood and like a foot of stone, that kind of thing. I can link it real quick. But just get out of homebrew to my character.
Okay, you got it.
Just so you can.
Okay.
And then, so what I'm going to do though with that is I'm just going to sweep the entire area that we've been in.
Okay, you got it.
These 3.
Foot of stone, an inch of metal or lead, and 3 foot of wood and dirt. I can see, it'll see through, and then whatever's magical will glow blue.
Okay.
Magic.
So, the stone that is formed together here glows blue. The mural here glows blue. This altar back here behind this die glows blue. And these 3 altars here all glow a bright blue. And last but not least, the rods here all glow a soft blue.
How many rods are there?
There are 5 total.
Well, technically 4. I don't know what happened with my stealing it.
Oh.
So.
Yeah,
so technically 5, but I was taking the blue one out, so I'm not sure what's...
I was stopping you.
Yeah, but I don't know if you actually stopped.
That's true.
Are you just like kind of muscling your way, or just like quickly like trying to stop her hand?
I can put my hand in front of her and go, Sparkle, bad.
Okay.
Sparkle bad.
Roll me a sleight of hand as you try to swat her hand away from the rod. And then go ahead and roll me a sleight of hand as well, Cassie.
Okay. Oh, you should ask me first. Mine are slower.
That's
It's
okay.
true.
While we're waiting for that roll, Styx, do you do anything with this information?
Well, it seems like we know. I will let those two know. These rods are magical. Be careful with what you do with them.
Okay, sounds good. I'll avoid them, I guess.
All right. With your sleight of hand here, dear, you do manage to smack your hand down and away from the rod as you tell her, "Sparkle's bad."
And I just kind of like shake my hand, and I roll my eyes. Fine. Okay.
Detect Magic says I can learn the School of Magic. Is there any kind of School of Magic here that might tie into these rods with these sarcophagi?
Yes. It's. Let me just make sure I have the transformative one. I think it's transmutation.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep, it's the School of Transmutation.
Okay. Then I'll say I believe these rods have something to do with the sarcophagi as well. Or the altars. Does it look like the rods can be pulled? Are they levers? Are they...
It looks like they can be pulled.
Can we take one and like put it on top of a sarcophagi and see what happens?
I think they're meant to be manipulated, pulled, not removed.
Okay, I'm not gonna do that then. I'll let you guys decide what to do.
That is an I think. I do not know for sure. I'm just gonna pull the lever that Cassie was getting ready to steal.
So, I want to smack their hand too.
Do you guys want to do opposing rolls?
I do.
I'll just give her a stone cold look to see if she's trying to, make me roll against her, basically.
Yeah, I'll do it.
Yeah.
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 Okay.
Oh, look at you.
Opposing sleight of hands.
Woo!
Oh, oh, oh.
Oh.
What the?
Oh, 10 was her last roll. We'll see what the new roll is.
Give it a second. It's rolling. I see it coming. Oh.
Rolling. Rawhide.
Rawhide.
I'll throw her away.
Okay. So as you reach out to try and pull the rod, smack, Sparkle bad. As
I thought it was Cassie who was trying to take it.
Oh, okay. Oh, like Cassie, are you still trying to pull the blue one?
I wasn't, but it sounded like he thought I was, so I was like, all right, let's just do this. Yeah, I'm trying to pull it.
Oh, okay. I got you. All right.
I found it funny, so I went with it, basically.
Okay. So you do finally manage to pull the blue one at this point. And as you pull the rod, you can see that this statue here begins to move. It begins to kind of shift and pull apart. Its arms begin to stretch out wide. And from the top to the bottom, clunk, 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 it starts to separate. However, it does not separate completely. Instead, it's just part way. There's a small gap open from the top to it's about a 6-inch gap tall, about 3 feet wide.
So that was the blue one, just to clarify. Right? So I took it.
Yep, the blue one created a gap.
Nice. I run over to the green one, and I want to pull the green one because I'm assuming, sight-wise or at least noise-wise, I could see that.
Yep.
Okay.
So as you
Running
pull,
to the green.
okay. As you pull the green one, the statue's arms begin to close again, and the gap begins to shut. Clunk, 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 clunk.
I still pull the green one and keep it.
So when you say pull, do you mean take? Because I think when you say pull, Percy thinks you're saying pull the lever. I just want to make sure you guys are on the same page. Because
Thank you for clarifying. I was thinking take.
No, it doesn't leave the wall. It kind of just gets pulled like a lever, basically.
So the blue one I didn't actually take. I'm just pulling levers.
Yeah, basically.
All right, so I pull the blue one again, and then I pull the red one up here.
Okay. The arms stretch out wide, clunk, 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 clunk. And as you pull the red one, the arms open up wider, and the gap becomes larger. It's about a foot tall, 3 feet wide.
I forgot our people's heights. Do we have any shorties? Otherwise, I'm going to keep pulling.
Can I muscle it open?
I think we all have medium or larger.
Do you mind if
Do
I
you
ask what
hold
are
it
the
up?
colors of these again?
I'm 5'8".
Sure. It's
so far, blue, red.
Yeah.
I got it.
Oh, thanks, babe.
I need one person to say it because I couldn't understand.
It's in chat. The order that they've determined so far is blue, red. There's also yellow.
No, I can't.
Oh,
okay. So there's a blue, a yellow, a purple, an orange, and a green. Okay.
Yep, correct.
I'm going to run the purple one. Or the pink one, whatever you're calling this color.
Ping it again.
Sorry. Here.
Oh, the pink one?
Yeah, pink.
Yes, you can try pulling it. And as you pull it, clunk, 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 the arms close.
Cool. Also, Deer wants to try to muscle brood it open. So I'm pulling blue and then pulling red again and stopping.
Okay. Go ahead and roll me a d20. Or actually, no. Roll me athletics as you try to pry it open. You'll need a very, very high roll to...
It won't give me it. It's not going to give me it. No.
You don't have advantage?
It doesn't budge.
Dang.
I touch the yellow butt.
Okay. As you pull the yellow one, the arms stretch out wide, just like fully extended. Clunk, 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 clunk. And you see that there is a doorway that is completely open. You can see that there is a bright orange glow behind it, followed by a strange mirage as if there's intense heat on the other side. It is now open.
I would like to take credit for it. I'd like to say, did it.
He's making all the...
Yeah, he's like flexing and shit. He's like doing some like Olympia poses.
Oh, yeah.
Dang.
Absolutely.
Nice. Nice.
I'm still sitting here trying to see if I can pry the crystals off.
Alright. You most certainly can try.
So-
Roll me athletics if you're trying to pry him off the wall.
Okay.
Percy, let me ask if I understand what the puzzle was.
Mm-hmm.
So the gods have colors associated with them?
Mm-hmm.
So blue, orange, and white are the colors for the gods. Blue, orange, and yellow are what's pulled?
Yep, blue, orange, and yellow are the ones that were pulled.
Okay.
As for the reason why it's
Alright.
yellow, I cannot explain to you at this time.
Because there is no
That
white.
is
And
what I
yellow
was
is
trying to
like...
figure out in my brain.
It's all good.
I will go through the hole of the doorway that was made and make a perception.
Okay.
Unless somebody else wants to take the lead.
I'll take
Actually,
the lead.
Oh, me?
Where's the
Oh.
lead at? Is it over here?
Yeah.
Well, I have to help you do this.
So Styx and Akmir, as you walk out onto this bridge, you can see down below that there's lava. It's stagnant, but it is there. It's sweltering hot from your position. You're about 40, 45 feet up above it. It's not hot enough to cause any damage or harm to you, but it is quite uncomfortable being there. You can see that there is a break in the bridge itself. You can see that there's some strange stairwell leading to, well, nowhere, but it does lead further down to your northwest. Ahead, past the break in the bridge, you can see that there is some water, followed by some strange flora and fauna.
Interesting. I go up to the break in the bridge and, oh no. I see if I can jump over it, or actually no, I see if I can skirt around it by holding on.
Okay.
Should I roll a check?
What are you trying to determine right now?
If I can get past the gap, by holding onto the railing while extending my leg to get over the gap. I guess.
Roll me an investigation check.
Okay.
There you go.
Investigation? Oh, I see where that is. Rolling.
Ooh, okay. Nice investigation.
Thanks.
You're welcome. With your investigation, you determined that if you were to move slowly, you can get over the gap. So if one person at a time moved across the bridge and moved slowly over the gap, they would be able to without much difficulty.
Okay, I tell my... wait, who else is on this bridge again? Who's that?
I am called Sticks.
Hello, Styx. Hey, Styx. I think if we go slowly, we can get past this gap here. But we go really slow, okay?
Okay, I will tell the others.
Thank you for telling the others. I'm gonna try doing it first.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dear, as you strike the blue gem here and break it off of the wall, you do manage to do it. It's a little bit rough around the edges. It wasn't a clean break, but you now have a blue gem.
Yay!
Yeah, cool. I'll reach over and say, "Sparkle bad, fine." Hand it to her.
Yay! Thank you.
Did I make it past the gap, Purse?
Yes, you did. You didn't have to make any rolls. You moved across it slowly.
True.
If you just said that you were gonna try to jump the gap or move over the gap, there would have been something. But you did an investigation beforehand, so you were able to get over just fine.
Alright. So I'm gonna walk over to this strange water area, and then I'm gonna look to see what I can see.
Okay. Are you just doing a quick look, or is it just a
Perception, I guess, of what's around.
Okay. Roll me perception.
Alright. Rolling.
Nice.
Whoa, what is with all these good rolls?
I don't know,
What?
but it's pretty sick. Welcome back to D&D.
I guess.
Alright. With your perception of 23, you note that the water, for the most part, looks clear. You can see that there's some strange flora and fauna. What's your favorite terrain as a ranger?
I don't know.
Oh.
I think it was desert, right?
I think it was desert, yeah. You're not sure what this flora is, but it glows a bioluminescent green. It seems to kind of just flow into the water itself, and is causing this color to radiate across the water.
Oh boy. I get in and try to swim.
Oh God.
Okay.
All right.
Roll me a Constitution saving throw as you swim through the water.
Rolling.
Sweet.
Okay. Nothing happens to you at this time.
While
Water?
he's doing all that, I'll start telling people to cross over one at a time.
Okay.
Okay, that one will go next.
Okay.
because my favorite terrain is Underdark.
Ooh, okay.
And
Neat.
Roll me a perception at advantage then.
all right, at advantage, you say.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't need
So,
it.
Damn. With that 23, you note that you're watching as Akmir is swimming through this water right now, and you realize that the water that he's swimming through, that flora there, actually emits parasites, and the parasites are nearly invisible when they're swimming through this green water, and so. As you see Akmir get out from the other side, as he leaves the water, their invisibility begins to disappear, and you can see that there's multiple of these strange green leeches that are hanging off of him. They're glowing a bright luminescent green.
I'm just gonna call out to him. You are covered in leeches, and then I'm just leave.
I look down at myself and I see the leeches and I shriek. Ah!
Roll me a d4.
All right.
So, what's the deal with that
3.
plant?
You take 3 bleeding damage.
Fuck.
Sorry, what was the question, Don?
I was asking about this here plant.
This plant here, what you know from favorite terrain and what you know about this plant, it does not. Oh yeah, and don't forget it gets removed from your temp HP. You still have 1 temp HP still from the damage you've just taken here, Offmer. But as for the plants, Don, you know that the plant itself, like stepping on it, things like that, it's actually quite fragile. So if you step on it, the plant will it will die. You just have to be mindful of the water around the plant itself. The water itself provides the plant protection.
Okay. So I see some stones here.
Mm-hmm.
Can I try to get to the plant and I don't know, I want to try to preserve one of them.
Oh, preserve one of the plants?
What can I do about it?
Sure. Roll me in acrobatics as you step over the stones and get over to that rock with the plant on it.
Hello.
Oh my god!
Nice.
So many nat 20s this session, I love it. Alright, let's go. So you easily skip over the stones. Your feet are agile. This is your element right now. As you make your way over to the stones and you land at the edge of the rocks, being mindful of not destroy the plants in front of you. And now you can freely pick a plant.
Okay. Oh boy. I am going to try to retrieve one of the plants without hurting its roots.
Okay. Roll me a nature check.
This is where the dice hate me. Yep, there it is.
Yay!
So you try to pull the plant out from out of the ground, and as you do so, instead of picking it up, you actually rip one of its leaves off, and you hear like a very small shriek from it as it screams in pain.
Oh no.
While you're messing with this plant, does anyone else cross over the bridge?
Still waiting because my understanding was one at a time, right?
Correct. Yeah, I'll go. I'll go.
Okay. Go ahead and cross over. All right.
And I'll just call back. Don't go into the water.
And then I don't know.
Are you gonna try to pick up another plant, or are you?
I am.
Could I go over there with him? Because I wanted to get more plants for
For lavender?
lavender. Yeah.
Yeah,
you're plants.
you most certainly can try. Acrobatics. Unless, Down, would you like to help him by, like, kind of like having a handout to, like, to aid him?
I'll toss him a rope.
Or a rope? Hey, there we go.
Perfect.
Acrobatics at advantage.
At advantage. Let's open up. Hey!
Hey, we love that. You easily make your way across with the help of the rope, as you are now on the tiny little rock formation with Down.
Okay, so
I'm just put it right
I'm
here.
proficient in nature, but my intelligence actually sucks. So what's your modifier
For which one?
for nature?
Just one.
Yeah, well, mine's 2. You want to give me the help actions?
Yeah, help. Yeah.
Okay.
I'll see if he can get us like both one.
All right. Ooh, my God! No fucking way!
Got it.
All right.
I need to kick
With your nat 20 nature check, you pick up the plant. This time a lot more gently, roots and all. As you lift it up into the air, you have this strange purple plant with green leaves circling all around it. At the ends of the leaves, you can see that there's little tiny mouths with bright luminescent green leeches coming out of it, like tongues. They don't escape from the plant, but they kind of just like slither around, up and down, back and forth, like a tongue.
Okay, I dump out my water skin and I take the water from this pond and I kind of like coax the roots into my water skin to give it, water from this pond.
Okay. You now have an improvised potted plant.
Do I get a plant as well?
Yes, you also get a plant as well. You both have plants, roots, and all.
Okay, I'll follow his lead and do what he did with the water skin.
Okay.
Okay, so now we're gonna make it across this pond.
I'm already across the pond, right? So
Whoever is
Yeah.
whoever is next, please go.
I'm gonna keep walking and eventually reach this staircase here, right?
Okay. Who else is crossing over the bridge?
I'll go.
All right.
All they're gonna put 50 pounds in my ass.
I know.
Big old boy coming through.
All right. There's a rope there that'll allow you to get over the rocks. At this point, you can kind of just like use teamwork to easily get over without any acrobatics check, since you technically have a rope that you can use to anchor.
Okay, yeah, sure.
Bombs? You want it?
Yeah.
Okay, and you can all move freely over the bridge now if you would like.
So let's get the group together.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, hello everybody. I say.
I transform into him. Just be like, "Hello, bud," or "Hello,
I'm
me."
covered in bite marks.
Yeah, right. Yeah, you see Akmir here. He's covered in glowing green leeches.
Somebody help me. I got these leeches all over me.
We
You
learned our
will be
lesson.
fine.
I'll be
Just-
okay?
Just don't swim in weird water. If it's clean, that means something keeps it clean.
Down, as this, you know about the plants, and that was your favorite terrain. You know that so long as he stays like dry for about an hour, they'll just fall off.
The whole pond, the whole lake being clean is some keeping it clean. That's good shit. Never
Good
would
to
thought
know.
of
Good to
Yeah.
know. So I'm gonna go down these stairs as well. And I enter this area. With, sticks. Or no, not, yeah.
Deer. That's deer.
That's deer. Oh, shit.
You're gonna have a good time.
So, Deer and Akmarir, as you come down the steps down this area, you can hear the crackling of wood and flames. As you can see that there are several campfires that are made towards your north, as well as a tent here. It seems to be tattered and torn in places. But that is currently what you observe at this time.
I hope there aren't any monsters, I say. To, Deer.
Kill everything. I stomp forward.
Oh no! I say, what do you do? Whatever.
As
I mean, I've already been stupid going in that water. Just go ahead, I've learned my lesson.
Alright. For anyone who wants to take a look around this place, roll me your perceptions or investigations, depending on how long you are exploring.
Investigation will be a longer,
Correct. It's like a really thorough look, like you're really like looking over like every square foot of this place.
So I need to go down the steps to do that. All right, go down the steps. Okay,
blip, 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 blip.
I got an advantage on investigation.
Marir. There's leeches in it.
Okay.
my
Tom, Akmarir, and Styx.
Oh wait, they rolled something for you know.
I rolled an
Oh,
investigation.
Styx, are you investigating specifically these things right here?
I'm looking down. I'm using my perception to look down this tunnel. Since there's like 5 people checking that room out, I'm just going to check out this tunnel.
Okay. So starting with you, Styx, as you observe here, you see several different stretches of cloth with runes drawn on each of them, and you can see that it seems to have been some kind of warding spell here. Do you have proficiency in Arcana?
No.
Which ones?
These over here.
Oh, my bad. You're doing those.
But yes, it looks like it's some kind of warding spells were drawn onto these strips of cloth, and were stretched across this gap here.
But I'll wait for the group to finish with the room. Before I go forward or before I say what I gotta say.
Okay. As for Akmarir, Tom,
Yes.
and Akmarir and Tom specifically, with your perception and investigation checks, you notice that whatever tore these things up, they left quite a bit of bits behind. You see old dried blood. You see fragments of wood, of bark, as well as strange glowing flecks of purple and gold here and there against the leather tarps and the cloth, the linens, and some even just strewn about the ground.
Could something have been attacked? I wonder.
The 8 is just you have your... It includes advantage on rolls, so it just rolls kind of twice. So you still go with the first one, but if somebody give you like the help action, if it was a higher one, you could go with the second number.
Interesting. Okay, I haven't seen that before. I don't remember seeing that thing ever.
Oh yeah, it's normally there. I just
Okay.
All right. And so, Styx, were you going to say something about the cloth tarps here?
Someone has inscribed runes to keep something out. Bad thing is, this is only way forward. I suppose danger lies ahead. If someone is good at finger wiggling magic, I'm more divine caster. I'm not arcane. Perhaps they can tell me what these runes mean.
Does anyone have advantage with Arcana?
Let me check. I think I do. I could do an Arcana one. Yep, I've got advantage.
Proficiency.
I got
proficiency.
proficiency in I have proficiency in Arcana.
That says A,
I
advantage.
changed on proficiency.
Oh,
So-
sorry.
There you go. There you got it.
Go ahead, Styx.
Oh, I was just saying, for the Demon Hunter, all those you have advantage on a ton of stuff. And it's whenever, not Demon Hunter, Blood Hunter. It's whenever you're dealing with the Fae, the Fiends, the Celestial. So anytime it deals with that, you just basically ask Pursuit, does it deal with this, or this? And if it does, that's when you get your advantage. That's why you've got advantage on like a dozen of your skills, because that's what Blood Hunters do. In case you're wondering why you've got advantage on so many different skills.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But I don't have a proficiency in Arcana, so I can't roll.
Okay. So anyone who has proficiency in Arcana may roll at this time.
Roll Arcana.
Mm-hmm.
Dang.
Okay.
Jesus.
Anyone else?
Wow.
Negative.
Okay. Siri, did you have proficiency in Arcana or no?
No, it's advantage, not proficiency. I have.
Okay, gotcha. Akmer, as you look over
Yes.
these runes, you recognize that they are warding. They're a type of warding runes, specifically against fiends.
Oh, jeez. Wonder.
That's like a special middle finger straight to you as a tiefling.
Uh-oh. I say, oh no. I don't know. Wait. So I step back in surprise and bewilderment here. Wait, what did you say it has? I'm sorry.
It has warding runes against fiends.
Oh. I tell that to everybody. So that they all know.
It looks like, dear, what you've been craving is a hell. Oh, weapons out, my friends.
Forgive my insolence here, but I totally missed what was going on in this room with all the pot-looking things.
I did the same.
Are you talking about these things right here?
Yeah.
So basically, it's a camp that's been completely destroyed. There's remnants of
Okay.
old dried blood, fragments of wood and bark, as well as flecks of purple and gold.
Hmm.
We should. I tell everybody we should be prepared for battle or whatever may come our way here. I don't know, you guys.
How big are the pieces of wood?
They're very small, like tiny fragments.
Okay.
Splinters.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give Deer like a wink, and I'm gonna give him some bardic inspiration.
Okay.
I'm gonna turn my head pretty quiet, like sideways, and go look at him. Okay.
He sings you
What's
a nice.
that about?
He sings you a nice tune. You feel pretty good.
Gonna give him a little air kiss, be like,
Oh.
Hey yo.
Oh no.
Aww.
Well
I'm
done.
gonna look for confused a little bit. It's like, yes. To you too.
thank you.
So I got
Fuck it. Let's go through the
So-
tunnel.
Yeah, I'm gonna go first,
Down will go.
and then I'll just walk through the wards if I can.
I'll
I'm
follow
not sure
Dawn.
exactly what they look like.
Let me double check.
I will follow as well.
Does anyone's race here count as a fiend?
Just Akmirirs, I think.
Tieflings.
Mirrors.
I
Where
don't
do
know
you-
if he's
Oh, I'm a fiend.
especially. Well, I mean, you got devil blood. That's what tieflings are, but I don't know if you're
Yeah.
specifically counting as a fiend.
Where would
You're
you
not just
find
like your normal
us?
guy.
No,
Well,
honestly,
I think tieflings are considered humanoids, but again, he's 100% right. They are, half devil, half human.
Oh, so
So,
if I go through this, I might get hurt.
It depends. Yeah, if you were a full demon, I'd imagine much more. But that's I don't know.
Okay, so the
nature of
race,
that.
the tiefling traits section does not say that specifically they count as fiends.
Okay.
So I'm gonna say you're just like a normal guy, man.
Okay, in that case, everybody is fine
Okay.
then. I just checked. Yep.
Okay.
I just wanted to make sure because I was like,
You
wait,
gain a
he's
couple of
tiefling.
spells that you
Yeah.
should know.
Yeah.
I was worried there, but okay. I
Okay.
guess I'm fine. Yay.
Yeah, if you weren't, I would have asked that you guys destroy the wards to get through. But you are all fine. You can all go through.
Yay. I'm gonna go through.
everyone through.
R1.
Walk on through to the other side.
From the other side.
This looks straight up nasty down here.
It do
Spider
look pretty
webs?
nasty.
This is definitely some kind of mouth.
That looks like a mouth, yeah. That looks like gnarly teeth. I don't know.
But yeah, as you look ahead, you can see that the roots branching out of the walls themselves begin to kind of wriggle back and forth. Some of them kind of just like slither around the ground, while others are kind of just crawling up the walls themselves. And further ahead, you can see that there is an opening going further down into the cave system. It looks like a maw of teeth, of jagged rock and petrified root. It kind of like opens and closes just slightly, but keeping wide enough that one may enter. You can see that there's a soft green glow within it.
Let's get in there.
All right.
Yeah, Da will try to take a step ahead of everybody.
Okay. Can everyone tell me what their alignments are?
Neutral.
Neutral.
Okay.
Full
Neutral
alignment, though.
good.
Okay.
Daun is true neutral.
Neutral.
I'm looking.
Yeah,
True neutral. That's yeah.
Neutral good is Akmar, yeah.
I'm chaotic neutral.
Oh, hello.
Okay.
Hey.
Let's see.
All
Let
right.
us have.
Everyone may proceed. Dawn, as you walk in first, you see the roots. At first, they kind of like slither towards you, the tips of them almost looking at you like eyes, before they then slither away and make way for you. They part the way for all of you to pass through.
Alright,
Alright, let's go.
Proceed then.
Okay.
Or it was
I'm gonna follow up the rear.
As you get
Are you
close,
gonna follow up my Akmar here?
follow?
Just playing around.
God. No, you can't.
How dare.
As you get closer to this mouth-like looking entrance, the green light within it begins to glow brighter and brighter. As you get this close, you can see that it leads further down into a large system. Below, you can see a soft glow of purple beneath. The mouth opens wide, but it does not move.
Hey, can we use that stone that we found that was pulling us downward?
Oh, yes.
See if we get a feel.
Oh yeah, I
you
forgot
you
about that.
you may use your shard.
Well, somebody else should use it because I'm barehanded.
I don't
Remnant.
remember who has it.
That would either be Thom or Down. I think it's Thom, I'm pretty sure.
I'll just
I
kind of.
found it, but I can't use it. I think someone who's touched has to use it, right?
Correct.
No, that's. I don't. It would be to see the vision. Like I would, if I like touch it, I see the vision. But if we just want to like figure out the direction, then I should probably get it to somebody else.
Okay, well then let's just say Down has it, and it's doing what exactly?
It is pointing west and downwards into the maw.
West and downwards into the maw.
Okay.
All right.
The stone draws us forward.
And Down will just go forward.
Okay. All right. Cassie, are you also joining them?
Yeah.
Okay, just making sure. All right.
Thank you.
No problem. So you all make your way down. The mouth doesn't react as you climb in and descend further down. You can see that there's a set of stairs, dirtied and worn down. You're mindful of your footing as you descend further. As you all make your way inside, like a zipper, the mouth slowly shuts until all you can see is just barely the shafts of light coming in through between the teeth. And you see...
Jeez.
One moment, please. If I can use my eyes.
We know you can, but it's okay.
I try my best.
Using eyes is hard sometimes.
It really is.
Just look at it.
It really do be challenging.
While you're doing all this,
Mhm.
I just want to reiterate, you did great last night. I had a real fun time.
Thanks, I appreciate that. Yeah, that finale was a blast. Yeah, for those of you who don't know, the finale to A Band of Blades was last night. It was a 7-hour long session.
Oh,
That's
moly.
crazy.
Yeah, it was pretty sick. All right, so you all see this. You see a dark cavernous region with several crystals laid within the walls. You see that there are tall stalactites and stalagmites just growing every which direction. And however, though you see all of this, the cave floor seems somewhat odd. It's tile rather than just stone cave floor.
Whoa, welcome to Summoner. I don't know.
I'm gonna move a little bit into it.
Okay.
Checking for traps.
All right. I just want to note, for time duration's sake, 14 hours has passed since you started this expedition.
So we need to do a rest.
Whoa.
Or feed, for sure.
I need to
Uh,
feed. And so does who else? again?
Help us.
Well, it's 14 total. So it's actually been 3 hours since your last long rest. So you're okay for now. I'm just saying the total time is 14, but in terms of since your last long rest, it's been 3 hours.
So
Okay.
for our eating that we have to do,
Yeah.
does that timer start like since we last ate or since we got the tattoo?
Since you last ate.
Okay.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
I suggest we just keep going for now.
Okay. Map is now active.
Also, is there a way we can tell like time intervals while we're doing all this, or
Not from this.
I just need to ask you?
Not from this position now, unless you have a timepiece.
No, I mean like just while we're playing the session, like a rough estimate of how much. Like, would we just have to like ask you randomly, like, hey?
You can ask me at any time, but I could also, I'll also tell you whenever you guys transition to a new area.
Okay.
Okay.
What I need to roll to see if there's any traps.
Hold on. First, Sticks, are you using your passive perception or active perception to see if you can hear movement?
Active.
Active? Okay, roll me a perception check.
There it is.
Ooh, interesting. Also, you're checking for traps as well, so go ahead and roll me perception, Thumb. And while you're rolling perception, Sticks, you note that as you listen to the area around you, you can hear, like, it's not down any of these tunnels, it's almost as if it sounds like it's in the walls. You can hear, like, the very faint sound of grinding of stone. Okay.
I will take my hammer and just kind of bang on the wall a little bit, just like 3 times, like bump, bump, bump. Right over here.
You can hear that the rumble is getting further away. Dom, you note that you can feel the stone pulling in this direction. As for you, Thom, you don't note any traps within your area.
I'll kind of just follow behind for right now.
Yeah, well, I'll look into down to lead with the stone.
I'll lead.
Are we going where the stone's pulling us, or do we want to look around in this new map?
The stone draws us here.
Oh, over there? Okay.
Yeah, let's check it out.
Where you at?
You're on top of me, so I didn't.
Oh, sorry.
I'm like, what the heck?
Okay, so are you all going in the direction of the stone?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Alright, go right ahead.
Okay.
Map is now
If
active.
we're gonna do that, then we're gonna do that.
Okay, now I'm gonna
Hey,
go this way.
Bertie?
Yeah, what's
Now
up?
I'm gonna go this way.
Like, hold on. I'm gonna be away for like 10-15 minutes, so I'll be back.
Okay, no worries. And so are you observing this crystal right here?
Oh, there's still at the campfire.
No, it's a crystal. It's
Yeah,
a
I'll
crystal
look at it.
growing out of a stalagmite. So as you look at this crystal, you note that it kind of has a strange glow. It grows and dims in a rhythm. Roll me a. Actually, do you have a proficiency in Arcana or History?
No.
No. Roll me a Perception check. With your perception check, you note that the size of the crystal itself, if you just stare at it long enough, you see that you almost feel like it's shrinking slightly.
I'll look away from it. Like, keep it in my peripherals.
Okay. So like you're walking away and keeping it in your peripherals and you're watching it?
Yeah.
Okay. As you walk away from it, you can see in your peripheral that light you once saw dims and disappears.
I'll come over and just see what is anything interior, what the plant is doing.
I'm sorry, repeat that one more time?
I'll, like, see what the plant is doing, like, see, like what the stem was made out of and everything.
Oh, okay. Like, are you talking about specifically the crystal or just like the area around you?
The crystal.
Crystal, it's a crystal. It's just mainly made out of mineral and rock, but it is now completely dim, void of any light or color that it once had. And you look at it, and at this point, it is very tiny. It's almost as if it's like disappearing into the stalagmite.
I'll grab it.
Okay. Roll me athletics check.
Oh, that's not bad still. It's not bad, but it was almost really good.
As you try to grab the remaining bit of the crystal, it disappears into the stalagmite. It just gets swallowed up whole. As you can kind of like, it almost sounds like a fluid draining sound before it disappears, and it's silent.
Interesting. I'll look around the whole entire area then.
Okay. Is anyone else checking this area as well with them?
Yeah, let me see what happens when I walk over and see if the crystal comes back. Oh no, but when it was looked at, it would go away. Interesting. Okay, so it didn't want to be looked at. So is it like a hole now? Or just like the area covered up?
It's just a hole now.
Okay. There's a hole over here. There might be some fresh meat you want to get.
Owen is not fucking stupid. You don't have to try to trick me. I'll look.
So you may all roll perception checks at this time.
Okay, cool. Everybody, perception.
Everybody.
Nope.
Oh, jeez.
Wow. Okay then.
We clearly don't like seeing crystals.
Yeah, we don't like seeing it.
Oh, shit!
Wow. Yeah, you really like seeing them.
I don't like shit.
Fair.
Down. As you observe the room around you, you notice that this is very much different from what you've seen before. You see that, as you look around, you see that the perimeter appears to be walls, ruins. There is once like a building here, and as you kind of look around the floor, you can see bits of wood from what looks like was once shells, and you can see broken halves of spears and the like. It appears that this is the ruins of some form of shop. In addition, you note that there are several areas around you where the stalactites once were. It looks like there was something fitted to each of them, and as you look to the hole behind you, it also looks similar.
I will just say,
This was a home to someone. It has been destroyed. Did not favor away. There is something very dangerous down here.
Kill whatever it is.
I think
I'll
we
be
should.
ready to fight.
I think we should back away slowly.
Sounds good, I say. I will back away.
Backing away.
I'll look at everyone and see something, so I'm like, yeah. And I'll back up too, because they might know something that I don't.
Okay.
Excuse me.
All right. You may proceed as you like. Map is now active.
Alright, I'm gonna walk this way. What is this?
This is a much larger crystal. Instead of being embedded into the rock formations beneath it, this one is floating and is spinning slowly.
I gaze at it in awe and I say, ooh, shiny.
Okay.
What do?
Shiny?
So I'm gonna go up. Can I go up? Shit.
I'm sorry, say again?
There seems to be some rocks around it. I'm gonna try to climb over those rocks and touch it.
Okay.
Touch it.
as you climb up the rocks and touch the crystal begins to glow a bright red as it begins to hum.
Oh no.
It stops spinning and continues like this, glowing and dimming brightly as it hums. Down, as you stand here and you're still holding the shard, you could feel it pull erratically all around you, downwards, to your left, to your right, directly behind you. Now suddenly it's directly beneath you, but the pressure you feel as it's being pulled downwards becomes less and less.
And
The
I'm over
stone
here,
has become scared.
I'm over here to like Obelisk in 2001: A Space Odyssey. Like those monkeys. You ever seen that movie?
Yeah.
Anybody? I don't know.
Mhm.
Whatever.
Yeah, I know what you're talking.
Let's see. Dear, you're in this room here?
Oh yes.
Oh, okay.
Move.
Okay. I just want to note that nobody saw you go there. You are currently alone here. Just to let you
It's
know.
fine. That's fine. I'm gonna look around.
Okay.
You went off on your own. Huh.
As you walk into this area, you can see that there is this interesting looking crystal, different from the other ones that you've encountered before. This one has flecks of red floating around it like fairies.
I'm gonna approach it.
Okay. As you get closer to it, the glow begins to grow brighter, a warmness against your skin as you get close. Not uncomfortable, it's just pleasant.
I will touch it.
Okay. As you touch this crystal, the glowing lights around you begin to fan out and fill the entire expanse of the room. Down from your shard, you can feel that the pressure is being pulled drastically to the east.
Oh, now the stone is angry.
And as you all look around, you realize you don't see Deer.
Where is Mountain?
I don't know. He was behind us, I thought.
How did he sneak away? He's massive.
I will take my hand off the crystal.
Okay.
See as I move.
Roll me a perception check as you take the hand off the crystal.
Okay.
You do not notice anything out of the ordinary at this time.
Okay. I will stand here while I just watch the pretty lights.
Okay.
Okay, well,
Mhm.
by process of elimination, Down is gonna try to figure out that he went this way.
Okay. You feel the stone is pulling.
Follow no.
Okay. You feel that the shard is pulling directly towards Deer right now, and like the pressure is intense against your hand. Like it takes like you have to like grasp it firmly to make sure it doesn't fly out of your hand.
Okay.
The stone is trying to fly away. It's going this way.
And holding it with both hands right now.
Okay. And as
Follow it.
Hmm?
I
Welcome
will
back.
follow you.
Okay. Welcome back. To get you caught up, Dom, basically, the party went towards the northwest. Deer went to the northeast to a different crystal. The crystal that Deer touched caused a reaction from the shard and is pointing, like, intensely directly towards Deer.
Then I guess I'll go towards Deer.
All right.
I'm also still touching the shard, the huge crystal I made.
Okay. As you make your way over to Deer, Tom, go ahead and roll me a perception or investigation, whichever one you have a higher proficiency in. You don't notice anything out of the ordinary other than the strange, like, pretty glowing red lights that are fanned out and moving about the room.
Yay, pretty light friends.
And so, as you...
I love their music. No, I'm just kidding.
Speaking of which,
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
we have a watch together. The music is playing right now, and it's pretty great.
No, there's an electronic artist named Pretty Lights.
Oh, got you. Anyways, all of a sudden you can feel an intense rumbling underneath you. You feel that the tiles are kind of expanding below you as other tiles are popping up off of the ground and splintering and hitting the walls as there's this bulge forming just below the crystal right here. As suddenly a face is formed and erupts from the ground.
Oh shit.
The face you've seen once before as it erupts and it screams an ear-piercing screech as the rest of its body begins to form, glowing of purples and blues and whites, a body of sheer black, as its mouth opens. In it, you can see the astral sea. As the rest of its body erupts out from the ground, you see its worm-like nature as it looms above your heads. What do you do?
Well, first I'm gonna get away from it. I got the first idea. I'm just gonna go this. I'm gonna go right up here.
Yeah, I'll kind of back away from it as well.
Okay.
It's like, what the fuck?
As you back away from it, it begins to devour the crystal that has been uprooted. It just messily devours it. You can see splinters of red begin to fly all over the place as it swallows it whole.
And I roll insight on it to figure out what it is.
Oh, history or arcana check.
Let's see what I got here.
Can I do
Yep, history or arcana, whichever you have proficiency in.
Oh, now I roll good.
Ooh. Okay. So, you don't know much about this creature other than it is some form of Niel, which are the creatures that are formed from nightmares and dreams, embodied into corporeal beings. You know that this one seems to be some kind of subspecies of Niel. Other than that, that's all you know.
Can I tell levels? Anything?
Nope.
Okay.
I'm just gonna try and run to the rest of the party. Be like,
sure.
monster.
As you run away from it, as you look behind your shoulder, once it finishes devouring this crystal, it begins to grow.
Oh
Oh. Oh.
As it now begins to slither your way. What do you do?
Sparkle, bad. Remember.
And now,
Prepare for combat.
yeah, Don and Sticks, you now see this creature. Really, you could just see barely its eyes and the large mouth take up the entire narrow passageway of this cave connection, and it just disregards it. It's almost as if its body just devours everything in its path. You can see that the matter around it just disappears at its presence as it moves forward.
Oh shit.
Run! And just start booking it.
Yep.
It's going to eat the other crystals and get even bigger.
Then
I
maybe
stopped
we're
touching
small
the
potatoes. We
crystals.
leave.
I see everybody run, and I run with them.
Yeah.
Stop touching the crystal.
Akmarir, as you see them running, like you look behind you, you see beyond them, and you see this creature. One moment, as I'm waiting
Holy
for it to
crap,
pop
what's
up.
it gonna...
Oh Jesus!
Whoa!
Yeah, Ghost. I didn't know you were in this game.
It's a gnarly looking purpley bastard.
As it's
Oh, wow.
slowly making its way towards you. It has not engaged. It's moving slowly like a predator.
Okay, while we're running, can I throw my whatever one it was? What was it? Let me see. Make sure. Actions. Hold on. My Yahawa. I don't know how to pronounce it. About my melee weapon, my spear thing, my javelin, almost basically
Yes.
through the crystal. Just shatter.
Go ahead and roll an attack on the crystal.
Sure. There you go.
Ooh, that most definitely does hit. Roll me damage. Nice. Alright, so as you throw your spear at the crystal, it embeds itself. The tip breaks through its outer, the outer layer. And for a moment, you think that it doesn't do anything, as it's just floating there still. However, you can see a slow, fine line of a crack form as it begins to split. As the crystal now falls and the light begins to dim to a dull rock and nothing more. You can hear this creature screech in frustration in the distance as it begins to move faster and faster towards you.
Oh shit.
Show the crystals. Show the crystals, everyone. Crystal, destroy.
Okay.
Let's get, I say, people, let's run towards this way. So I don't know. Let's find a smart place to run. I say.
Where's your
There's a
mouse?
smart place to
Crystal
run.
right here.
Okay,
Where's your mouse?
roll to hit. Basically, everyone can try hitting the crystal once.
As we run by it.
That would be one hit. So just roll for damage from my short sword.
Fuck.
So you gotta hit it first.
Oh yeah.
That Warhammer hits. Roll for damage.
I hit for 11 damage.
Nice. Okay. This crystal also shatters as you're basically hit and running. You're running past all these crystals. Smash! As you move forward. This creature, now larger, is moving ever so slowly towards you.
Oh, shit.
We're in a big room now. Right?
There's a lot of crystals here.
Hmm.
I want to run over to this one and see if... I just want to see if the remnant blood does anything when I touch these crystals.
Go ahead. So you try to drip a little bit of blood onto the crystal. I won't make you roll for damage again because I'm assuming your cut is still probably open because it's just happened like less than an hour ago. So you drip a couple of drops of blood onto the stone, and the stone begins to flicker.
Oh. Do I see this?
You are too far away to see what is happening over here.
Okay.
When I directly touch it, does it just do the same thing?
When you directly touch it, the area that you touch becomes completely dim and stays dim.
Cassie, can you come over here and touch this crystal?
Okay. I'm over.
Quick, cut Tom's throat.
Other way.
Blood everywhere.
You spray the blood everywhere.
Sorry. Touching. So I need to cut my hand to do it, right? Because I have to give it blood.
I just touch it.
Okay, I'm touching it.
Okay.
I'm touching the butt.
I'm gonna shatter this one.
All right, roll
Yeah.
to hit. As for the two Revenant touch, as you both together touch this crystal, it very quickly grows dim to the point that there's no light in it whatsoever.
Oh.
It slowly begins to crumble apart. As for you, dear, with your nat 20 on your Warhammer, you completely shatter this crystal into bits. Dim pieces of rock fall at your feet.
I don't know if either reaction was good.
I'm gonna.
I don't want to die.
Oh, the crystal's crumbling around us, so it's not like he's not
Isn't
going to
this
absorb
out
it.
over here? Can't we just run that way?
You most certainly can.
I'm gonna
I'll
run
do
over.
this. I wanna go and touch the big crystal. Just for a
Yeah,
second.
All right.
Absolutely.
Just a big
It's
crystal.
just a big crystal.
Do you think it's bad that we both, as Remnant touched the other one and broke it, or should we break it? Should I come touch
No, I think we should break it. Because the
Okay.
more he eats these, the more he grows bigger.
Oh, let's all touch it. We're gonna touch.
it? Touching.
Okay, yeah, let's all touch it. Yeah, I'll touch it too.
Touch
Or,
the
yeah.
Let's all touch.
So you touch the stone, or you touch the crystal, but it still continues to glow. It's just slightly dimmer now.
I rub it
We
like
should
a.
attack the crystal.
Destroy it.
Okay.
Destroy it.
All right. Everyone who's
What's
trying
that?
to hit it, go ahead and strike at the crystal. Roll an attack.
Okay.
There you go.
Okay.
Oops.
That hand axe hits.
That's
Roll
all
damage. Anyone else hitting it? Also, Akamaru, you need to roll to hit. That's damage.
Oh, this? The hit DC thing?
Yep, correct.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. 3 of you do hit. Akamaru, go ahead and roll me damage now.
Okay.
Okay.
Just move.
Ooh. All right. So 3 of you managed to hit this crystal. Tink, tink, tink. You're practically chipping away at this thing, and then finally, clunk! A large chunk of it falls off as it breaks in two. Each piece completely dim, void of light.
How big are these pieces?
They're very large. Like the chunk that you just broke off of this one, easily 100 pounds.
Could I kind of try and break off a shard?
Yes. Sleight of hand.
Later, bitches.
You get a shard of crystal. Shard of red crystal.
I do.
Now we can run.
The creature is right now
Run.
at your heels. It doesn't move any faster, but you can feel a slight pulling sensation as it begins to breathe inwards, as if trying to absorb your essence.
Yeah, go on. Yeah, no problem. No one important.
Let's just run from it, you guys.
Yeah, right.
Let's go in here.
All right.
Run!
Way down south in the land of traders, rattlesnakes and alligators run away. Run away.
Right away.
As you approach this crater, you see this. One moment.
What do we see?
You get to see.
A strange cave entrance,
Oh.
carved out of an enormous skull. One moment as I drop your tokens down.
Okay.
Oh. Feels like a dead end.
Well, let's hope we can find it.
There might be a way out, you guys. I don't know. Let's be hopeful.
It's different levels. These are stairs, correct?
Correct. It is stairs. So like this is the crater itself, but the stairs lead into a cave entrance here.
Oh, that's cave entrance. Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
Keep running.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's run.
This thing right here.
Oh, is that it?
No, this thing right here, like on my ping.
I saw this one. Good look.
Mm-hmm.
Keep running.
But that does bring up a good point. That's not a cave entrance?
No, that one is not a cave entrance. That's just a shelf of rock.
Oh, okay.
I'm just as we continue through dungeon, I'm just constantly listening. Just go with the passive perception, but I'm just always kind of keeping an ear out.
Gotcha. You can hear the crushing of rock and of matter just disappearing, but also just breaking just from the supports being pulled out underneath, so to speak, from this creature just basically phasing through everything. However, everyone else does not notice this, but you notice in particular is that the sound stops. Shad, you're lagging. I didn't hear that.
Okay. Well, we'll say I will say it to stop.
It's cutting out really bad.
Yeah, for real.
you're cutting out. You're cutting out for me, bud.
Try typing it.
Give me a good old type.
Good old tippity tap.
Tap, tap, tap.
Sorry.
What?
Can you hear me?
Yeah,
Yes.
heard that.
Nothing before that.
Yeah, we didn't hear anything you said before.
I will just simply let the group know that it stopped chasing us.
There we go.
Ah.
I would like to wait for a second.
Perhaps we take this time to distribute the goods that Akmarir has found.
Yes. You guys, let's look at what I found here.
Everybody
600
gets
gold, 1 ring of.
Everybody gets 100 gold and a potion of healing.
Yeah, sounds good. Yeah. So I give 100 gold and 1 potion of healing to everybody.
And then we need to decide who gets the ring of protection.
Yeah. How do we decide that? I wonder.
Yeah.
Probably shouldn't be us because you and me both got the plus
The
1.
middle finger bros.
The middle finger bros.
Y'all gotta start docking them.
Okay. So, one of you guys.
Who is least protected? In other words, out of game or out of context, who has the lowest AC?
I have 13 AC.
Mine's 18.
Oh, holy shit! And you're a frontliner, blood hunter, melee user. Let's give it to Flakes. Let's give it to Siri.
Alright. I give it to Flakes.
Thank you. It's Ring of Protection is what it's called?
That's correct.
Yeah.
You find it in the normal 5e compendium.
If everyone is okay with this.
Fine.
Sorry, and you said plus also 100 gold?
And a potion of
Yes.
healing.
Ooh, and a potion of healing? Ooh, look at that. Ooh. Look at that. Oh, man.
And if nothing has come through the wall behind us, we know phasing through and stuff, and we're still safe after doing that, then I think we're good. Let's push forward into the cave.
I say we go back and see what it was doing.
You want to go back?
Yeah. That's fine. Dude, that might be. I'll listen to that.
Maybe we should wait and see what the giant creature does. Will it kill us or will it be friendly?
I don't think something that big's gonna be friendly. That big, not friend.
Oh. Okay, it's a good point. Good point. Since we did destroy its crystals, we probably angered it.
Can I hear it moving around anywhere?
Any of us, okay.
Roll me an active perception check.
Ooh, may I roll a perception?
Yep, everybody who's trying to listen.
I rolled a 3.
It'd be like
Oh.
that. Oh,
Could I give Sticks like the help action at all?
for this perception check
no.
now.
Okay.
However, the ranger Akmarir, with your perception check of 21,
Yeah.
and Tom with your perception check of 20, you both hear that the sound of the creature is getting further and further away. You can hear the rumbling of stone and rubble fade. Like it's moving like directly like southeast from your position.
Oh. Hey, you guys, I think it's going away from us.
Dawn, do you feel the same draw as this creature is what your shard was?
Down, you feel the shard in your hand pull away towards the southeast.
It's not pulling stronger than before. It's weakening. Is that what we're
Yep.
saying?
The stone is quieting.
Can I do like what is it? Investigation around this area? Or perception?
Sure. With that perception check, you just note that what you're standing in is a hollowed skull, and you notice that there is a cave entrance here. Actually, multiple. There is a narrow one here. There is one here, and a much larger one here.
We could all kind of separate into teams of 2. Check each out.
Let's split up, gang.
Oh my lord.
I would not recommend that.
I'll go with Daphne and Velma.
You go take them off,
Yeah.
bro.
Come on, Scoob.
The fuck did you just call me?
I don't know.
Just holds up some like raw meat. Just be like, you want a Scooby snack?
You said there's 2 different caves? Is there 2 different paths in the cave?
There's 3.
There's 3 of them total. There's one here. Hold on if I can ping it. And then the larger one here.
Oh shit. Let's just pick one and go. Let's go to the
Let's
largest.
do an eeny, meeny, miny, mo.
Let's do the big one first.
I want to go on the big one.
Violet.
Big
Let
one
the
it
dice
is.
decide.
Okay.
Okay, big one
Okay.
Yeah. Just trying to avoid splitting the party here.
Yeah, then you'd have to manage a bunch of maps at once.
Yeah. But also, if you run into conflict here, having only 2 people would be like really rough.
Suicide.
Okay, we're going this way. Let's go this way.
All right. And so, you make your way. Hold on one moment as I change the music.
Can you really?
Making my way.
Making my way downtown.
Walking fast.
Space is passing, I'm homebound. Da-da-da-da-da-da.
Dude, we need to just watch. Percy, we need to just watch White Chicks together
I'm
sometime.
so down, dude. Let's do it.
Ooh, this is pretty.
Whoa, what the heck is this thing?
As you all
Looks
make
like a
your,
bunch of statues.
as you all
Sorry.
make your way down the cave, you find your way into an entrance here. Multiple crystals formed around the outer edges, the walls of the cave itself, as well as several different statues placed in the center in perfect equidistance to each other. 7 of them to be exact, with a large red crystal, somewhat similar but much more refined and polished, in the center.
Can't be.
Hold on, let me
Uh,
get the rest of the tokens.
Okay.
There we go.
Okay, finally see.
I want to be in the map.
You're in
You're
the
not
map.
allowed. You're not allowed.
I'm gonna go right to this edge of this circle.
Okay.
Good.
I'm gonna go in. These statues, do I know anybody? Can I roll a history check?
What are these statues carved out of?
Good question. Roll me history checks.
Who?
There it is.
I want to know too. Can I roll a history check?
Yep, you can absolutely roll a history check.
Is it raw or do we need proficiency?
Raw. You can just roll it raw.
They're made out of something hard.
All right. Down. You note that these structures are made from some sort of alloy. It is something combined with remnant to make this refined material, which they are carved out of.
I say aloud. How should I say this?
These figures, they are drawn from the Godstone.
Interesting.
Does anyone inspect these things closely?
I will.
Yeah, I'll go up to the. I'll do it too.
Okay.
Investigation.
Yep. Investigation checks for everybody.
Okay.
One.
Oh. Oh, the duality of man, double net one.
Oh, that's rough there, right there.
You observe
Hey.
Oh,
that,
that was not fun.
I'm
Didn't
a
we hit
cave
that last
guy, not a
session, too?
carving guy.
Okay, wait a second. We're gonna roll one here. Let's see it. Let's say it.
Got advantage on investigation.
You do. You do.
only if it relates to fiends, celestials, etc., etc.
Dang it.
Well, good.
Okay. I'll tell you what happens when you touch the red crystal in a moment to your sticks, but with that investigation, Cassie, you note that each of these structures glow differently in terms of intensity. So, let me note them with pings. This one, this one, this one, and this one glow dimly of a faint blue. They dim and brighten, but just barely. This one here that Akhmir is standing next to is completely dim. This one here glows brightly. And then as for this one at the far north, glows dimly. So if you want, you guys can draw on the map if you like it to make a note of each of these statues. All right. Nice.
Percy's like, how dare they draw a fucking X through my ship?
No, I love it. This is great.
Really? Nick?
All right. And
Why
now,
every fucking
sticks.
day?
As you touch the red crystal in the center, you note that. Sorry, excuse me. You note that you can hear the shifting in the platforms of these statues. You can now see that what was once you thought was solid platforms begin to split ever so slightly. You can see the fine lines that reveal that it's made out of multiple parts as they turn to and fro, clockwise and counterclockwise.
Hold on.
Mhm.
Hello?
He said, hold on. I'm chilling.
Alright, I'm back.
It's all
Can
good.
you hear me?
Yep. Yep, I can hear you just fine. Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, I can hear you. Sorry. My
Okay.
wife was yelling at me.
Oh, that's okay. The platforms from each of the statues begin to separate. There's a fine line revealing that the platforms are not entirely whole pieces, but rather made from intricate parts, as they spin clockwise and counterclockwise, separating themselves ever so slightly, until the center parts begin to shift and reveal gaps. And within each of them, you can see a tome. 7 of them, 1 for each statue.
And does it become apparent to everybody else, or is it like a vision I see through the crystal?
It is a vision you see through the crystal.
Oh, well then I will inform the group of what you just explained.
Okay.
So
Can
not-
I touch that the red sliver I got to the big red thing? See if anything happens.
Sure can. As you press your crystal against it, for a moment you feel like the crystal is no longer even a solid, but rather a liquid, as it just absorbs it. But then as your hand presses against it, it's a solid again. It takes it and it begins to glow a bright red. It's almost blinding to the two of you standing closest to this crystal, as you can hear shifting. However, it is not the same shifting you heard in your vision sticks. It is just one in particular. This statue here. The platform begins to spin and open, revealing a tome. This tome opens on its own as the pages begin to fan.
I want to step towards it.
Okay. Does anyone else do anything at this time?
I'm just-
Check out the tome.
I'll search this thing over here where I'm at. That's all I'm gonna do.
I go over and wait. So they're seeing a vision, and I'm not seeing it, right?
No, it's no longer a vision. It's actually something that everybody sees now at this point. This is actually something that physically happened this time.
I go over to
Okay.
them.
So this
and
is
what's
a
going
tome like a. Sorry. This is a tome like a book.
Yep.
Can I try and grab it?
Okay. You can absolutely try and grab it. So as you try to pick up the book, right before your fingers are able to touch it, you notice that the pages stop turning. And once your fingers touch upon the open page, the ink and the words begin to run towards the edges of the pages before they begin to run off and float within the air. You can feel a force push your hand away from the tome as the tome then begins to continue flipping pages sporadically. These words of black just fly all around you, beginning to envelop the room in white and gold. You all feel an energy that begins to pull you towards the center. You feel light, as all of a sudden your vision turns to pure white, as you are unable to see anything around you. Before you find yourselves, one moment, I just need to make sure I find the correct map here.
We're warping. We
Yeah.
found a warp pipe.
You find yourselves here.
Oh wow.
You all
Interdimensional.
pop up in this area. And as you look behind yourselves, trying to gather your bearings, you find that you no longer see the room you were once standing in. You were surrounded by bioluminescence of reds and greens and blues and whites all around you. Strange creatures that you cannot identify. You can hear the rushing of water to your east. The floor beneath you is cobbled and well crafted below. However, before you see creatures who are not so welcoming. As across the bridge, you can see creatures made from wood, of tree-like nature, begin to crawl towards your direction. And now, Don broke the tone. Alright, and so here is where you are at an impasse. We have about 23 minutes left of session. However, if you all have time at this point, we can continue on, but if not, this is a good point for us to stop the session. So it's completely up
How
to you.
much longer do you think we'd be running?
Well, you're about to go into combat, so this will probably be easily about an hour plus.
I mean, if you guys want to, we can, but I'll be honest, I'm kind of hungry.
I mean, I'm fine with stopping.
Tired. I'm fine with stopping as well.
Okay. And so
There we go.
Yeah, our buddy King don't have a lot of time regarding this anyway.
Okay.
So yeah, that's fine for tonight.
Okay. And that is where we will end the session then. We find ourselves in an unfamiliar place, surrounded by lights and creatures and structures unfamiliar to us, transported by some strange tone. Where will this lead? Find out next time in the next session of Unchained.
Unchained.
Next time on Unchained. I mean Unchained.
All right.
No, a lot has changed. It keeps on changing. It's kind of